and gentlemen.
Live as we start a brand new week in the year of 2021 in the month of January. A lot's going to be happening this week, so hold on to your britches, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we get to Friday without any kind of craziness going on in our world. But also today, a very powerful day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So however you're celebrating it, I hope you're celebrating it well. And thank you so much for celebrating with us here for the next couple of hours on SCN Live. I am the Outlaw John Rocha, sitting in for my brother Christian Harloff, and we've got an awesome crew today to talk about all the stuff going on in the world of entertainment and to answer your Streamlabs, Super Chat, Schmobots. We've got impressions galore in this crew for sure. Today, let's start off first with the lovely and talented Steph Sabraw. What's up, Steph?
She's muted.
Unmute yourself, Steph.
Oh no! What a way to start Monday! I'm so embarrassed! Happy MLK Day, y'all. Good to be here.
Respect. And of course, trolling the Twitch channels, Ben Goddard. How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you guys doing this fine Monday?
Good. It's been a bit, brother. Good to see you, my man.
Been a bit.
I'm loving all the Matt Link things that are being posted with the clips.
Oh.
Those are some funny stuff. Forgetting what it was like in the studio, remembering through his clips, brother.
I just watched the Brett Sheridan one where he was in the corner with RB3 for some reason. And he was like, "Oh man, I hope I get fired so my Patreon goes up." And it was like, oh my! Like all of us are just like, "Holy crap!"
And speaking of which, he is here today as well. Incredibly funny and brilliant, Brett Sheridan. How are you, man?
Good. That's one of the perks of knowing Riley for almost like 18 years now. I can say something like that to him. So
yeah, you can slam his balls a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Alex Marzoña. How are you, Marzoña?
Marzoña. Hello, everybody. I did have a good weekend as well. Watched a lot of movies, as always. So
good.
That makes it good all the time.
Ryan Nilsen, you were here with us as well. Didn't have as big of a weekend because the Eagles didn't find a new coach, haven't found a new quarterback, and I don't know what you're going to do going into next year. But how are you? How are things?
Yeah, we don't know what's going on here in Philly, but I'm good. Watched some great movies, had a relaxing weekend, excited for this week. Not nervous at all. Not nervous at all of what's going to happen. We're floating in. So
James Slavario donated $20.
Thank you, Tito.
Guys,
Guys,
stop the show.
Okay.
There's a serious issue with the SCHMOEDOWN Awards. Moment of the year didn't have all of the evidence presented. The Instacart moment was fucking amazing. And Ace's second speech and Shannon's faction speech were fan-fucking-tastic.
Agreed. We're going to get into that. He's talking about the SCHMOEDOWN Awards. Thank you, Tito, for that donation. We did have the SCHMOEDOWN Awards Friday. This past Friday, a lot of great speeches were delivered by people who won these awards. And of course, the top of the list is Kevin Smetz's very emotional speech for winning the Yodi Award. I mean, my brother is going through chemo, and still he finds the strength to show up and deliver his speeches. And he's so hard on himself, so unnecessarily hard on himself when he knows that we would listen to him for an hour, no matter what tangent he went on or where he went, because we love him so much. But delivered a phenomenally powerful speech, and then showed up with the SCHMOEDOWN rundown guys afterwards to hang out and keep talking about stuff. So you got to love Kevin's commitment to the SCHMOEDOWN, but also commitment to you all, the fans, for sure. We'll get into all of that as we talk about it throughout the show for sure. So keep those Schmobots, Super Chats, and Streamlabs coming in. You know, those are the things that keep us all afloat and keep us coming back every day to be a part of your world and entertain you and take your mind off of the madness that's going on in our lives and in our world right now. We'll get into all of that as we go along here. Alex, should we start? You got a news item for us?
Yeah, another week, another Justice League story. It looks like Zack Snyder's Justice League will no longer be a 4-episode miniseries, but rather a 4-hour film, according to Snyder himself, saying it will be one shot. There has been no official word from HBO Max nor Warner Brothers on the classification of the project, which will have to be retitled from Zack Snyder's Justice League to something else for legal reasons. Rocha, it looks to be released sometime this spring, but what do you think of it being a 4-hour film as opposed to a miniseries?
I'm going to make this real quick. I love this idea. I think it's great. I wish I was watching it in IMAX for 4 hours. That would be a blast. But he is a filmmaker. His Watchmen director's cut is 3 hours. So add another hour. I'm good to go. If it's his vision and people are loving it, then I'm down. If it's BVS, I'm out. If it's Man of Steel, I'm in. So we'll see. Ben Goddard, what's your thoughts on this? A 4-hour Justice League.
I'm kind of the opposite of you. I'm glad I'm watching this at home. Like,
yeah.
I went and saw The Irishman in theaters, and I never went to the bathroom, so I did my due diligence.
Good.
I don't know. Like, I'm curious about this, and again, I'm glad he's getting this because I don't want to hear any more excuses. I don't want to hear this wasn't his vision. He is getting a 4-hour cut of this movie. If it is not good, he will have no one to blame, and neither will anybody else. But I'm very glad I get to watch this on HBO Max. I get to pause. I get to make food. I get to go to the bathroom. I kind of was looking forward to the miniseries idea, but if it's a 4-hour movie, if that's how he wanted to cut it, if there was no like good times to like be like, all right, next week we're gonna do this. Like if there's no good segues, then I'm glad it's a movie.
Yeah, I mean, you could create your own miniseries out of it. For those of us who aren't in the sphere, Ben, we're in the sphere, so we're going to cover it, got to talk about it, whatever. But for the people who are outside of the sphere, they could create it into a miniseries. Just stop an hour in every single time, wait for a week, and pick it back up.
I won't wait a week, but I'll be like, all right, time out, Snyder. I got to take a crap.
Give me a break here. Sabraw, you hear this? Are you excited about a 4-hour Zack Snyder Justice League or whatever they're going to call it? Or would you prefer, like Ben, that it was like a week-to-week thing as we're getting now with WandaVision, we had with Mandalorian? Do you think it should have been more that route?
Yeah, I think I was really kind of excited for that route because it was new and it was intended to be, it was shot in a movie, but I think it would be a cool thing to introduce into the industry to do that. Like that would be a game changer. And I think if any film could have done that with all the talk around it and made this a new type of thing that people do, it would have been this. But I'm with you, Rocha. This is, I think, I can't believe how much we've talked about this.
Yeah.
This is the most talked about movie story.
Christian's
in
huge
so
package
long.
donated $20.
Thank you.
Christian's huge package here. It's been a while. Rocha, I love that fucking shirt. Where did you get it? The great, lovely, and intelligent Steph. Gorgeous. I'm excited for the 4-hour Justice League movie. Don't need a mini-series. Sen, we have the Latinos.
True. And more. The Asians as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the shirt off Amazon. So just look up Killmonger Black Panther. It shows up on Amazon. I bought it. It's $20. Big deal. But get it. It's good stuff. Yeah, that's a good point. You bring up Steph. Did you finish your points?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with what you're saying. This is the most talked about, and we still don't even know when it's coming. We have no actual date yet. Yeah. So this talk could drag on for months before we actually finally see it. Brett Sheridan, you're no stranger to 4-hour movies. Would you want to? This is going to be at home, so Ben makes an excellent point. You can stop, go piss, do whatever, take your pee breaks. But like, does this seem like a lot to ask of people to watch? And do you think this will come out as a 4-hour movie originally, or do you think they'll still cut it up, but they're saying 4-hour movie down the road? What do you think is going to happen?
That I don't know. I do know that it took us 2 nights to watch The Midnight Sky, and that's only a 2-hour movie.
Same!
So, yeah, I mean, a 4-hour movie, there'll definitely be some pausing. We know I can't make it through a 2-hour show without having a potty break. So, I mean, if it wasn't VOD, like Ben said, I don't think I could handle this in a movie theater experience unless they come up with the thing that I want to invent, where there's this thing in the middle where you walk around and you go around the corner and there's a one-sided mirror where you can, and a urinal, and you can watch the movie as you're peeing. I'm gonna come up with that when theaters come back. Somebody might take it from me now. Great, there goes my millions. But I guess they're gonna. I'm sure we're gonna hear something different next week. This thing keeps changing around, and they'll add another hour and say now it's a 5-hour movie.
Oh my God! If they add another hour, people are gonna lose their fucking mind.
It goes back to like, was this his original vision? Like, everyone with all these added reshoots. I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be your cut. Like, this is supposed to be, but you've added how much? Like, part of a director's job is editing the movie.
Yeah.
But hey, again, 4 hours. You want to make it 4 hours? Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to study this for Inner Geekdom. So, thanks, Zach.
I think we all know, or we've all been in school with that kid who's like, I just need some more time. It's gonna be this long, it's gonna be this incredible project. You're like, just turn it the fuck in, man. Seriously, you're fucking everybody else's grade up here. Ryan, what do you think? Is Zach trying to overperform here, or do you think the 4-hour thing?
I feel like making things longer is always it's always better that way. Like who forgets a 4-hour like Ronald Maxwell's Gettysburg, like that is one I revisit every year. Kenneth Branagh's director's cut of Hamlet that came out on Christmas. Of course, we're tuning into that every single year and watching it. By no means his worst movie or least popular. Sergio Leone, everyone's like, oh, it's Westerns. I always preferred the 4-hour gangster movie that's the most well-renowned gangster movie in his filmography, of course. Fanny and Alexander. Who's gonna pop in the theatrical version? I want to watch the 5-part TV smushed together, 5-hour long. It always makes it better, you guys.
Right? Talk your shit.
I'm talking shit, okay?
Did you
because
make a
this
Fanny
is ridiculous.
and Alexander reference?
I just did, yeah. Who can't? Like 4 hours is insane, you guys. It's not like we're in the golden age of television where actual miniseries are like really great things. The Queen's Gambit just came out, and it was amazing because it was cut up in all those snippets. Even though I binged it, I think this is kind of weird. I love the 4-hour idea. I even think business-wise that's smart because you get people to sign up for HBO Max for 4 weeks as opposed to like one.
You get the buzz building up. Like, oh my gosh, like part 3 of Justice League this week was insane.
You made a great point with Irishman. Like, yeah, you go to the theaters, that's 3 hours. That's sort of pushing it, but like, I'll sit through it. It's Scorsese. I love Zack Snyder. I love Man of Steel. He's not Scorsese. The 4-hour long, like, VOD, I'm going to pause it, but like, that, I shouldn't need to pause it. Like, this is, I'm going into this movie being like, I'm going to be pausing it. And I'm gonna use the bathroom, and it's just gonna be cut up. I think this is weird choice. 4 hours, like superhero movie. It doesn't need to be 4 hours. You shouldn't have to take that long to tell this type of story. And maybe this will be his vision. I was on the Zack Snydercut train for the longest time. I'm all in on this, but I just think this is a weird choice.
Good point. I mean, I would push back a little bit, say Lawrence of Arabia. It's an incredible 4-hour movie.
Is Zack Snyder?
Do you think?
But West Side Story.
Snyder? You think?
Do you think
Lawrence of Arabia?
Snyder's Justice League is going to be Lawrence of Arabia? Jonathan Rocha.
No, I do not. I do not.
Goodness.
I'm talking about but like with Ben-Hur and West Side Story, you get the intermissions. You don't. I think with Lawrence of Arabia. I guess you do. You do get an intermission.
Peter
so
O'Toole
they should fucking have an intermission.
Appear.
I feel like they should have a fucking intermission. But like people were Alex. People lost their fucking minds, Alex, when he released a black and white trailer. People were like, who the fuck do you think you are? This isn't Citizen Kane. Yeah! They lost their fucking minds. The fact that this is going to be a 4-hour uncut
$20.
movie.
Christian's huge package here. I think Jamal can give Michael B. Jordan a run for his money in face acting. I'm just saying. SEN, we have the Asians.
Oh, boy. Yes. yes, we do. Alex, a 4-hour movie. Is this going to piss off more of the traditionalists, the critics, the reviewers who went nuts over the black and white trailer? Are they going to be doing exactly what Ben and Ryan just pointed out? He's no Scorsese. He's no. Do you think they're going to lose their minds like this?
Well, I don't know. Like, I also watched The Irishman in the Egyptian. Like, I sat down the whole 3.5 hours. Like, I don't mind doing that. It's just like, reviewers and critics, do they have the time for all this as well?
Yeah.
But I'm on board for it. It's funny because I watched Scenes from a Marriage, the original TV series, which was compacted into a film for U.S. release.
Right.
And then also The Trip, the original series, which was also condensed for a U.S. release. And it's just like, I don't mind watching the whole miniseries to get every single nuance and storytelling bit and moment. I think it should have been a weekly release, but I'm fine with this 4-hour film. Like, I'm gonna watch it in 4 parts anyway, probably.
$20. Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. Hey Sabraw. If I received a nickel for every time I saw someone as beautiful as you, I'd have 5 cents. Sorry, that's not Hami Rokaju for you. Can we get Alex singing Boulevard of Broken Dreams in the end, please?
Yeah.
Walk a Lonely Road.
We gotta.
banger.
Where do you want to set that at? X 500, 750, 1000. What do you want to set that at?
750. Let's do 750.
750. There. If we get to 750, Alex Marzoña will sing "Boulevard of Broken Dreams." Are you gonna sing the
Brett
Tony
will
Bennett
act it
version?
out.
And
Yeah.
yeah, Brett will do the sign language of it all.
I have my
do you-
guitar right here, so I can do it there too.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Do it straight. Oh, a concert. All right. Okay.
Wow.
Little
But also-
NPR Tiny Desk concert. I'm down.
Yeah, I watched News of the World again also, and I thought that would have been a great miniseries if they only
yeah,
did.
maybe.
If they only did. If Tom Hanks did TV shows, but I don't know.
Not
Just
in a
wanted to
while.
bring that up too.
He likes to produce them. He doesn't like to be in them. That's for sure. But yeah, great points. I mean, I think I lean towards what Brett and Ryan pointed out. This idea that if you're going to be launching, if you're going to want people to come in, subscribe to HBO Max, why wouldn't you break it up week over week? Why ignore the Disney model? I don't understand how studios or companies like go, well, they did it. Fuck them. I'm going to do it our way. And it's like, no, that's really the smart way. So just do it. No one's going to care that you're somehow revolutionary. It'll make it look, and if you fail at it, you'll look even stupider. So it just doesn't make, or more stupid. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You should just drop it week by week and encourage more people to sign up. Plus, you've got all those movies coming out that are coming out as well on HBO Max. So which that dropped over the weekend as well. Did you guys see that trailer for the HBO Max movies that are coming? Ryan, what'd you think? What stood out for you?
Oh, I mean, that's a great example for maybe why they're not breaking this up into 4 parts, because they might have other movies coming out around there. I just
Is
think
that what that
the
might
more
be
the
true.
merrier, though. Like, why
Yeah.
wouldn't you just want more
Do you
content?
think
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
What do you think,
affects
Steph?
the way? Do you think it affects the way that it's considered? Like, do you think that if it's a 4-part, that it won't be considered a movie for any sort of award or recognition? That could be the reason they're changing course? Because I feel like a business side of things, the more we talk about it, the more the 4-week release would have been completely where it would have been at. I feel.
Yeah, because people would have dissected it, analyzed it, broken it down,
Yeah.
speculated what was coming next, all of that, which is what keeps Star Wars alive. I mean, the product is great, but it's really the speculation, the wonder, what are we
Curtis
going
the
to get,
Silly
who's going to
Maniac
show up.
donated $30.
Thank
Hello,
you.
lovely fucking people. Can we get Donald Trump trying to call a sex hotline but dials the wrong number and gets drunk, Brett?
Oh!
Yes.
Matthews Reed
That's-
donated
All right,
$20.
write that one down.
Morning, folks.
Morning.
Zadie Sauron here. Can I get Anaconda Brett and Roland telling all of Schmeeville to quit simping?
You writing those down, Alex? You writing
Yeah.
those down?
Oh,
All
I
right, we'll
should
hit
have
those in a little bit.
gotten more rest last night.
But is there any okay? So we've kind of. Is there any positives about this coming out as a 4-hour movie? Is there any positives you guys can think about?
I don't know. I feel like Netflix is kind of stuck. Like, because I remember they talked about doing weekly releases for one of their products. I can't remember what it was. And the whole internet freaked out because there are, a lot of people that love binge watching.
Yeah.
And so I think Netflix is kind of stuck to be like, oh, God, like, I know Netflix would love to release the last season of Stranger Things week to week. I know they would, because it wouldn't just be one weekend of, oh my gosh, look at this ending of Stranger Things. It'd be every single week, like we talked about, and like all the internet shows would be leading with it. This is the final season of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I'm watching the final season of Attack on Titan, and me and Ace are freaking out every Sunday about it because it's so good.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like Netflix, like, there are a lot of things that Netflix is like, yeah. We'll put the whole season of Queen's Gambit up there. That's fine. And it'll get trending. It'll slowly build up some momentum because everyone will be like, oh, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
But with their already established shows, they want to release that week to week for sure. So I honestly don't know the positives of doing this. I guess, like, hopefully it'll trend. I'm sure it'll do big numbers on its opening weekend for HBO Max. But then I'm sure there'll be like some calls for like, oh, put this in theaters when theaters are back. Like, I want to see this on the big screen, but who knows?
Ben, the only positives I see are awards. Consideration
Yeah.
for a possible awards, like technical. It's not going to be nominated for Best Picture, but like it could be nominated for like a technical awards, like visual, the graphics, special effects. The
It is
score
the
even.
Lawrence of Arabia of comic book movies, people.
Yes.
God, I just
Yeah,
feel like
that
there
had
should
an
be,
intermission. Yeah, it was
there
right.
should be like a warning for studios, almost like a Viagra. Like, if your movie is more than 4 hours, cut it because good
Yeah.
Lord, like who
You need
you
to
shouldn't do
cut
anything for
it.
4 hours like that. That's so.
out.
I'm not gonna sit and watch this for 4 hours straight. I'm not unless I'm on a flight. I'm not gonna do that. So
do you think it's because Ryan? Do you think it's because we're mentally, like we watched last night? We watched that Night Stalker series, the Netflix one that just dropped, the 4-part one, which is fucking excellent.
Really?
We burned through all 4 episodes, right? And it gives you like 20 seconds before you start the next episode. And yeah, we were to pause, use the bathroom, get food or whatever. Do you think it's a mental thing that we go a 4-hour movie? But we can certainly binge a 4-hour series, no problem.
It's
Do you think
absolutely.
the mental illusion of a break
Yeah.
it's
that allows
absolutely
us
that.
to not. Okay.
I totally agree
Yeah,
with you.
I think
Yeah.
it depends on it's totally in your mind, because think about what the most popular app is right now. It's TikTok. That's 15, 30 or 60-second videos, and people just will scroll for hours on
Yep.
TikTok, but the idea of going next is like some sort of serotonin release in people's mind.
Yeah. Sheridan, you're on TikTok.
Oh, I love TikTok. I love
right?
that my daughter can't stop TikTok dancing. Like, legit is always doing this when she's talking to us and doing this and like working. I'm like, please, just we're eating dinner. Please stop. So yeah, that's I love that about TikTok. Yeah, it's the same thing. My wife and I were like, oh, I don't know. I don't think we can handle a movie. And then yeah, we watch 4 episodes of Discovery of Witches, which is we're watching. Which is they're putting the new season comes out 1 a week, so we can't bang through that one and be done with it.
That's
but
the Matthew
it's-
Good one, I think, right?
Yeah,
That's the Matthew
yeah.
Good one.
Curtis
Go
the
ahead.
Cine Maniac donated $25.
Thank you,
At
Curtis.
$1,000, can we get Elmo singing the Humpty Dance?
Oh my
Sure.
God. Sheridan?
Yep.
Yes?
I'll send
All
you my
right.
P.O. box and
All right, at 1,000, we get Elmo doing
Humpty
the Humpty
dance. Oh,
Is your
That's
chance
amazing.
doing the hump.
every junior high dance. That was the going
yeah.
off, as the kids
Oh,
you
yeah.
never said. Yeah,
Any
I
fun-
don't. 4-hour movie. I hope at least during it they just do like, let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Like they have one of those little things. I remember watching Excalibur on HBO way back in the day, and they put an intermission on because you couldn't pause. See, they had little clickers on the TV. You changed the channels and you couldn't pause it. Those were the good old days.
Yeah.
But that one actually had an intermission. So,
Yeah, it's a good point. We'll see. Well, yeah, go ahead. Well, yeah.
I also wonder if maybe they just couldn't find a good, delineation point
stopping
for each
point.
episode.
Yeah.
Dargan
Like,
donated
Yes.
$20.
I didn't think
good
of that.
point.
Hey crew. Happy Monday and MLK Day to you all. Can we please get Trump's pardon of Elmo? Or do I have to donate $2 million?
Yes, $2 million. Yes, you do. All right, write it down, Alex. I guess we'll do that.
We got
That'll
a
be a
ton.
quick one. Pardon.
No.
That'll be a quick one.
yeah.
Of course.
And also, sorry, real quick.
Yep.
Back when in 2014, when this was supposed to be announced, or when this was announced, Justice League Part 1 was supposed to be 2017, Part 2 in 2019. So maybe this was part of his plan originally. So
Yeah.
they could have added 2 episodes.
That's a good point. And I wonder if they'll lay the groundwork for the possibility of him coming back with these actors and these characters in a second Justice League down the road. If it makes enough money and gets enough views, we shall see.
Wait, you don't think the 4 hours is going to be part 1 and part 2? You think 4 hours is going to be part 1?
Ben, do you know Zack Snyder?
Oh,
I feel like
it's-
it's part 1, Ben. Yeah, I hate to
Anything's
break
possible.
it to you, Ben. I hate to break it to you, Ben, but I got a feeling. I mean, and Army of the Dead is coming out, right, soon as well. People are looking
Yes.
forward to that. So he'll be busy with that for a little bit and letting the buzz build up over this. Either
Almost 5
way,
hours.
let's just hope it keeps our hair from falling out at the frustration of talking about it so much. Brett, how do we do that if this starts to happen to us talking about Zack Snyder Justice League too much? Please.
Well, I'll tell you, Rocha. I love it. Yeah, it's guys. Most of our identity is wrapped up in our hair. Look at Ben; he's got great hair.
He does.
I envy him. But from how it feels after we get a fresh cut and perfectly styled when we used to be able to go outside, that's why when we get into our 20s and 30s, we start noticing the first signs of hair loss. It definitely feels like panic time. let's face it, no guy is ever ready to go bald. So thankfully now there's Keeps. It's a simple and easy way to keep your hair. Okay, so 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35. And the best way to prevent hair loss is to save what you have before it goes away. Okay, you used to have to go to the doctor to get a prescription for this stuff. Now you can do this with the doctor online and get hair loss medication delivered right to your home. It's delivered every 3 months, and you can say goodbye to those pharmacy checkout lines, which are scary now. I hate going to the pharmacy to get my medication because everybody's sick in that line. I don't want to be there. Okay, so this is the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss products out there, and you have to try them before, and probably, and we'll never get it for this price. Keep treatments typically take about 4 to 6 months to see results. It's important to act fast. The sooner you start using Keeps, the more hair you'll save. Okay, I need to save, so I'm getting this thing right in the back. My daughter pointed it out the other day and said, "Hey, it's getting bald back there, Daddy." And I said, "Can you be quiet and go to your room?" So what you need to do is you need to go to keeps.com/SCNlive and receive a first month of free treatment. Yeah, that's keeps.com/SCNlive. KEEPS.com/SCNlive. Save that hair before you lose it all, people.
There you go. Well said, Brett. Well said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at just over $200. And so let's get going. $750 is going to get us Alex Marzoña doing the Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Donated $20.
Thank you.
I prefer shows to be week to week. I cannot stand social media spoilers that are out on the web within minutes of show being aired and ending. However, shows that are short like 25 mjns suck waiting a week for. Nate_Sudfield donated $20.
Thank you, Nate.
Don't worry about not having a quarterback, Ryan. I am in negations with the Eagles as we speak.
Nate Sudfeld.
Nate Sudfeld. I surely hope not, Nate. Thank you for the donation.
Wait, what happened to your boy?
Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts, yeah.
You know, I feel like all the boys are just staying. It looks like nothing's going to change. They just got rid of the coach. Who cares?
At least you're not in Houston, where you're pissing away a great quarterback like Deshaun Watson because you don't consult with him about.
They piss away everything, though.
That's
honestly.
true. Let's be real. You're right, Ben.
It's like oil over there. They're the Oilers. All right, what's our next?
All right.
Oh, my God.
They used to be the.
Wow.
Anyway, we're at $229 now. We'd love to get to the $750 for Alex for Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and $1,000 gets us Elmo doing the Humpty Dance, and he's going to throw in inappropriate shit. So, all right, donate if you can. Help us out. Streamlabs, Super Chat, Small Bats, those all help us coming back every day to do this show. Alex, what's our next topic, please?
All right, staying on the HBO Max train, the big boy battle between Godzilla and Kong has been bumped up by 2 months from May to March 26th in theaters and HBO Max. Its main competition, No Time to Die, would have been released the following week, so this move means the Adam Wingard-directed movie will have to start its marketing campaign soon. Rocha, is this a good move by HBO Max and Warner to release Godzilla vs. Kong in March?
I mean, what else is coming out in March? Is anything coming? I mean, there was rumors that Justice League was going to come out in March, but now that they haven't really confirmed that, I think it's a good time. And March has been typically over the last few years the beginning of the summer season of movies. I mean, a little bit of February with Deadpool and Black Panther in the past, but really March has started to become the beginning of the summer season with Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. So you tell me, Sabraw, does this make sense to you? Do you like this? Are they trying to maintain some kind of mental symbolism of a summer season by releasing this big epic film in March?
Yeah, I think this is a really good decision on their end, because I probably wouldn't have seen this movie in theater, whereas now I'm pretty excited that it's going to be available on HBO Max. That makes me way more excited about the film than I was before. And I did read that and I know it's also going to be theatrically available in those that are open, I think, but I did read that they don't have, okay, good. Yeah, they don't have any competition. So I think this can only fare well for them.
Right.
I'm looking
Ben?
at Rotten Tomatoes, and it's
Yeah.
got Coming to America, Raya and the Last Dragon, and The King's Man are the three.
Wow.
So Raya and the Last Dragon could be. I mean, but again, if they're different weekends, like this is.
Yeah.
It's no longer the theater. I don't think they're gonna mess with each other. Like, maybe The King's Man cuts into it, but unless The King's Man is that an HBO Max movie or is that someone else?
It's 20th Century, so technically Hulu.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, like I think releasing this any time would do numbers. Honestly, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Did we have numbers on Soul or Wonder Woman or any of that?
Not that I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing official, I think.
I think like the numbers are usually like, half of the HBO Max subscribers watched Wonder Woman opening weekend. Like it's different. It's not like box office numbers. It's a little different now.
Yeah, I'm looking at this thing here on one of the sites talking about King's Man because its premieres March 12th, as you noted here, Ben. But this is 7 days ago. Variety noted that Disney has yet to begin a major marketing push. So Disney's in charge of this thing. So it could be on Disney Plus. But it seems it would be unlikely. Hulu, owned by Disney, could release the movie. But there's rumors that another major streaming service is looking to buy the rights from Disney for this movie to screen on there. The first
what was it like? Both Gal Gadot and Chris Pratt, just like both their movies just got sold for big money. Like I think Prime bought Gal's movie, and then Netflix bought Chris Pratt's movie.
Yeah,
and they're both like sci-fi action thriller movies. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I think it's gonna be fine regardless of when it releases. I think. Right. But that's the thing is, I think this is the best because Godzilla vs Kong, like we talked about it did nothing in the. It did exactly what people asked it to do, with like, oh hey, Godzilla 2014, like where's the Godzilla fight? Like you kept cutting away from it until the end, and then Godzilla vs King, was it Godzilla King of the Monsters? Was like, okay, here's all the fighting all the time, and everyone was like, and I don't want that either. So they didn't go see it.
True. Good point. And I also think look, there's 9 million movies being released in 2021 now with the streaming decision. So this idea of like, should we or shouldn't we? It's just like, just drop the damn thing because people are so desperate for content and to finagle the release dates and all of that. We're going to be getting movies almost every weekend, probably starting in February, every new stuff, new big stuff coming in. And if March is where you started with Godzilla, why not? I mean, just start off the season that way. It just makes sense to me. What about you there, Brett? What's your feeling on this?
I don't know. I was going to the bathroom. What are you talking about? What the Godzilla? Kong?
Yeah, the new one, Godzilla vs Kong. They're releasing it on March. Was it March 12th?
March 26th.
26th. So they're wondering
a week before Easter.
If it's the right time to release it.
Well, didn't it say there's nothing really competing with it around that time? I mean,
around that time,
Yeah, I love a good Godzilla movie. I love a bad Godzilla movie. I don't know. I just love Godzilla. I do pine for the days when you could totally tell it was somebody in a suit, but when its head is a little too pointy for me. Those are my gripes. I'm sorry to get political. I just think his head's a little too pointy. But yeah, I'm down for it. Looks like a fun little.
What do you think, Ryan?
I mean, I think this also, even tying into our last story, for a while, the Snydercut was rumored to come out in March, and I think there has to be a shakeup with that. So definitely, that's not going out in March anymore if this is being considered for March. So I think this is a great time to put it out. There's not much else. It's a pretty dry month from those 4 movies. And that's like
Bond got pushed again, right?
Yeah, Bond.
Yeah, because it says like April 2nd on here for Bond, but it seems like that's not going to happen. So,
right. I mean, like you said, you've got Coming to America on March 5th. You've got Kingsman. You've got next week. So I mean, like at some point, this is just like the summer season, right? We had last year, or not year, 2019, where there was a new movie every week. Right? There's no getting around it. So the studios just have to adapt to the situation and do a lot of promotion and marketing, and then you see what they can recoup with the numbers, because everyone's home, man. Everyone's home, and this vaccine thing is not going to be getting rolled out fully for everybody until way later on this year. Some people talk about 2022 before we can fully comfortably go back to theaters. So,
and I think honestly, I think that's why that might be a reason why they moved it up, is maybe there's some delays with the Snyder Cut. And so, like,
Oh,
that
yeah?
was supposed to be their big draw of HBO Max. They're like, all right, we just had Wonder Woman in Christmas.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get, Justice League in March. That doesn't seem like it's happening. So let's move up Godzilla vs. Kong, have some kind of tentpole to get more people in or keep people here.
Yeah. And those few seconds of footage were badass. Alex,
it's not even a Vine yet. They can't even make a Vine out of the footage yet, John. Stop it. It's either 4 hours or 5 seconds for John Rocha. There's no in between.
I don't like it. Don't make me don't go all the way or one way or the other.
What is this movie? 90 minute, you fucking hacks.
Show me the uncut version. Show me that 5-hour cut. I know it's in there. Alex, do you like this idea? What's your feeling on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the week before Easter, so we'll have some nice Easter content. Godzilla.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Godzilla.
Jesus and Godzilla.
Yeah,
Godzilla's risen. Yeah.
Yeah, King
To
of the
be
Monsters,
fair,
right?
Godzilla does resurrect in like every single Godzilla movie. You think he's dead, and then he comes back to life.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right. Nuclear weapons. That's what it can do to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to our next thing. And update, we haven't gotten any new stuff in. We're still at 229 people. Come on, get those donations rolling in. Let's get some karaoke today on this Monday to start our week off well. What's next, Alex?
All right, the MCU is bringing in another great actor into the fold with Ethan Hawke joining the Moonknight series. Hawke is signing on to play the villain against Oscar Isaac's titular hero, with production hopefully starting in March in Budapest. Speculation has it that Hawke will play one of Moon Knight's most prominent enemies, Bushman. Rocha, with Ethan Hawke criticizing superhero movies just a few years ago.
Right.
Are you surprised by this casting?
I kind of am. Didn't this motherfucker say he was tired of acting against superheroes and tight pants and spandex and whatever? I know he walked back the quote, but still he said.
Of course, you walk back the quote.
As soon as I saw those paychecks,
He's got to pay rent, baby.
Yeah.
So they're not making Turning Day 2 anytime soon. So I mean, I understand the situation. I like Ethan Hawke as an actor, and obviously a lot of people liked. Stop it! I'll kill you. A lot of people liked First Reformed that came out, I think, a year or two ago. People really enjoyed his performance in that.
Good Easter movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Please no.
Sorry. Okay.
Stop it. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, I like the casting, and it makes
Danny
sense.
Green Can't Shoot donated $20.
Oh,
I can be the Eagles
I'm-
quarterback.
You
The
guys.
Sixers do not need me. Give me that bird call, Ryan.
He just
Call.
went 9 for 9
I'm-
the other night.
You did. And, they had a rough week last week, okay? Like, Philly
did.
sports aren't the best right now, and I'm trying. I'm wearing the hat every night.
It's too many sports right in a row. Can you save that one to like
Control.
11:15 so I can pee
Yeah.
again?
Oh, sorry.
Come on. Let's try to spread those out a little bit.
I mean, even Chris Brown got mad over the weekend. He got compared to Ben Simmons. That's a random thing to be angry about. Anyway, Steph, do you like this idea, Ethan Hawke?
What did Ben Simmons do?
What did he do to him? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Good point.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hope nothing that. Anyway, let's move on. Steph, what's your feeling about this? Do you like this idea? What's your feeling?
Yeah, I mean, is it weird that he's talked shit on this before? Definitely, but get your money how you get it, man. Not gonna knock the hustle. And at the end of the day, it's about who's gonna portray the role the best. Obviously, the team behind this thinks it's him, regardless of his viewpoints. And maybe they have evolved because people can change.
True,
However,
true.
that's like this is why I don't like to hate on anything, because you never know how you're gonna feel or if it's gonna be feeding you in a few years.
Good point. Brett, any thoughts on this? Ethan Hawke, you've been a fan of his for a number of decades. Oh, God damn it. God damn it, Ryan.
Jesus fucking Christ.
God damn it, Ryan.
He was in The Explorers, right? Yeah. Great film. I love that. No joke. Yeah, I mean, listen, I was going to be a legitimate actor. I did lots of Euripides, Shakespeare, live theater, things like that. And now I'm on a shit show where we make fart jokes. So
and do movie reviews. Don't forget. And do
movie reviews too. No, yeah, I said I'd never do a commercial when I was in college. I'm like, I wouldn't sell out like that. And then I found out how much commercials pay. So yeah, if I think people backtrack when money comes into the situation, and that's what happened to Mr. Ethan Hawke.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Kate was saying the other day, where it's like, yeah, everyone has their, Chris Evans coming back as Captain America. Everyone has like these artistic plans until COVID hits, and then they're like, okay, maybe I can be in a comic book movie.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he was talking about Logan too. Like he wasn't talking about
what the fuck.
He came after Logan. Like
that's the thing. Like he talked about the most like.
He came after Logan. He came after Logan.
Film comic book movie there is out there. Like there's other obviously very good ones, but like it's barely a comic book movie besides like Logan having claws and like being able to get shot. But it's just like, wow, you're hating on like the Oscar worthy ones. Okay.
He didn't even wear spandex in that goddamn movie. He just had claws. Fucking hell, Ethan.
Like
I think the difference is that this is a TV show. And it's and Marvel TV villains have been getting very meaty roles, like Vincent D'Onofrio, Alfred Woodard, and Luke Cage. They've been getting some good stuff. Mahershala Ali as well. So like
David Tennant.
I think that
Jessica Jones.
And Jessica Jones.
Purple Man.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so I feel like because of that, he felt more inclined to join this, which is less. It's more of a psychological superhero rather than straight up spandex. So I think that's why he may have joined onto this.
This is more artistic fare.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, that makes it worse.
It's reality bites. He's not pretentious. It's a commentary.
Yes, indeed.
Of course.
God.
Whatever,
my favorite movie is Synecdoche, New York. I don't know if you know it, but is this in the MCU? I don't think so.
I only watch film in black and white. So.
That's the sound of a Marvel dumping money.
Yeah, right,
truck.
exactly.
Yeah, like
that's the sound of the one and only reason Ethan Hawke is doing this.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it now?
Climbing on the piles of money. Where do I sign? Climbing on the piles of money. Yeah, I mean, whatever. He's a good actor, and this works because Bushman is supposed to be kind of a mentor to Mark Spector in the Moon Knight series. Ethan Hawke's 50, Oscar Isaac 41. It totally works in terms of the time. And he was Mark Spector. The Moon Knight was his right hand man for a while in these in their escapades and adventures. So once again, it's this idea of the connectivity issue with relationships and friendships and brotherhoods and what that can lead to the worst villain and all of that. So I'm down. Just like Loki and Thor, just like so many others, I'm down.
Shout out to everyone making the super original joke. He's going to be fighting Sun Knight. Oh, all y'all.
Wow.
Shout out to you guys out there.
You really like that one.
Oof. No wonder the donations have dried up. Come on, people.
Come on.
I saw that tweet at least 11 times when this is like, oh, Moon Knight's going to be fighting Sun Knight.
It'd be funny if it was Sun Morning.
Right?
I cannot.
Okay, sorry.
Or Sunday.
There it is.
Any given.
Oh gosh.
More like Henny given. Chad Henny, baby.
Oh,
Anything is possible.
Living that Henny life. Interception,
right.
the end zone. What are you talking about? Still, he did throw that 4th and 1 pass, though, so you got to give
Alex
Henny a little bit.
Marzoña donated $20. Hello, butterfly people. Can we get nice Chick-fil-A not CPK employee Brett trying to politely kick out Roland from premises cause of his creepiness? Then Watto, his lawyer, tries to reason with them. Boulevard of Broken Dreams for the end. Thanks, love you all.
There was a lot of censoring in that one.
Yeah.
A lot of substitute
Did it actually
words.
say Chick-fil-A?
Yeah. Not
What's your order?
CPK?
Chick-fil-A.
We'll get to
That's
that.
really good.
Yeah.
Now I
Let's
want-
move
now
on
I
to
want
the
chicken
next thing.
sandwich.
Do we have a lot of screenwriters as fans who send in these improv bits? Is that how we do this?
Yes, and
Constant
then
log line.
Place,
Yeah.
situation, brief situation, and a color or something. Like, you know, I mean, that's
No,
usually...
let's all. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. When the first thing we're all gonna do as an SCN group is go to an improv show.
Yeah.
Someone give us a place. You're a really funny Elmo character. Starbucks, and you're ordering a frappuccino latte. And then they're like, "Hey, what are you doing in here, sir? I just needed a place." No, I'm almost done.
But it's too hot, and you send it back, and the guy gets mad at you, and so you're like,
And you parted them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best improv shows I've ever seen were where the directions are longer than the actual improv that are being directed to do. Anyway, all right. What's our
But
next?
yes, we'll do that.
Yeah, done.
Remember it.
What's our next one, Alex?
All right, Netflix had another hit on their hands with the third season of Cobra Kai premiering on January 1st.
Hi!
Netflix reported that the season will have been watched by 41 million households within its first 4 weeks, making it one of their top 10 returning original seasons, behind The Queen's Gambit and Bridgerton. Rocha, are you glad the show did well on its new streaming service, and are you looking forward to the 4th season, which has already been greenlit and written?
Look, I'm an 80s kid, so yes, I'm very glad the show did well. I'm very glad the people they brought back worked organically, for the most part, seamlessly back into the Cobra Kai world, and I enjoyed it. There are some issues I'd like to have conversations with people about in terms of some of the storylines and some of the fantastical fight sequences where no one gets arrested and people are allowed to walk around the world. No problem in the Valley. But other than that, I enjoyed it. And yeah, I mean, to compare it to Queen's Gambit, it's not really fair. This is very much a niche thing. 41 million Cobra Kai. It's a nostalgic piece of media, so it wasn't going to break all kinds of records. It wasn't breaking records on YouTube Red either. It was just doing well for YouTube Red, and so the fact that it got to 40 million, I think they should feel very
50
happy
Shades
about
of Geek donated $20.
Thank you, 50
Hey
Shades.
Ben, what about Moon Knight fighting Eclipse Ninja?
Nice. I like it.
Sheridan, what's your thoughts on this? Are you happy about? We're 80s kids. Are you happy about this?
I mean, I'm disappointed that I haven't gone, and I mean, we tried the first episode. It was late. I think you
Okay.
know. I don't know. I wanted to just immediately like it, and I think it's something that I'm going to have to give a few episodes before I get into it. So yeah, I Christian keeps telling me I need to watch this, and I still haven't yet. But I have seen Discovery of Witches.
Oh boy. Yep.
I think Netflix did themselves a favor by putting the first 2 seasons up and then immediately, like, a few months down the road, having that season 3 ready to go. So I think like the hype was all there for sure. I think I always wonder like how truthfully these numbers are, because it's like, Cobra Kai just dropped. Here's those numbers. By the way, Bridgerton just dropped. That's also very popular, and Queen's Gambit. It's like, all right, so your 3 like newest like projects, your biggest project. Okay, got it. Got it.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool. I like it, and I'll probably watch season 4.
Yeah,
But just like kids getting thrown through windows and just be like, oh man, all right, let's keep fighting. I'm like, no, you are a 3 foot tall, 80-pound kid. You are dead. You are literally dead.
Yeah. He's dead. If he fell 2 stories off onto that pole, he's dead. Like from the last season, absolutely. Or the kid who got slammed into the glass last season as a Hawke, he's dead as well. Those pieces would have cut him up. But also,
like what's the Cobra Kai girl? What's her name?
Oh yeah, Peyton List, the actress who plays her. Is it that character?
No, just like the character. The character. Yeah. Just like, oh my gosh, like she's like a literal sociopath.
Wolf donated $20.
Go fuck yourself, Zach.
Let's be honest, John, those kids would just kick the fuck out of the cops.
Yeah. You know what? And they'd probably be allowed to, from what? Yeah, pretty much. But never mind. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, I mean, sure. And also Daniel and what's his face having a fight in a chop shop, and there's no charges brought. They literally almost kill a dude. Nobody goes to jail in this whole show. It's incredible how much karate. And I almost found myself siding with the council at the end of the show when they were like, you know, karate's killing this town. Maybe we shouldn't have a tournament.
Marona donated $20. Oh, and Brett, I forgot to mention that we need to develop your Chick-fil-A character by making him polite only during work hours. Rocha, your Roland has to be creepy, not too creepy for his character arc in the sequel. What more Brando, not Daniel Lewis.
Oh, okay. No problem.
This is like a director's request.
And just, I mean, just, you know, I did work at CPK, not Chick-fil-A. Just point of clarification.
Right.
Yeah, there's two different restaurants. One of them is not very supportive of the gay community. One of them is CPK.
And one's not even open on Sundays.
$20.
Thank you, Trash.
Can we hear what unrated Toy Story would have sounded like with Woody being voiced by old school heel outlaw?
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
Making us work on a Monday.
Sheridan's the performer.
No.
Sabraw, Cobra Kai, have you seen this thing? Did you enjoy season 3? Are you looking for season 4? Or do you think season 4, maybe we should stop after season 4? What's your feeling on this?
I am just shocked at this show, at the popularity. I'm a Karate Kid fan, obviously, but like I haven't seen this show, so I'm not talking shit on it. I'm just like cannot believe I've seen the trailers and the fantastical fight where like kids are like just wanting to fucking brawl all day long and want to go behind the back and kick each other's butts. Like that kind of idea. If I want to watch a fighting show, it's like something like Warrior, you know, where the premise and
watch that. I hear it's so good.
It's so good, and it makes it that's the type of fighting I want to watch, you know, and it makes sense even though there are fantastical elements. Like you're not gonna like do a double fucking flip and kick someone in the face and then rip their head off, but like that show is sick, and this show I feel like must be really good for it to be getting this much popularity. But I also think that, like Ben was saying, their marketing plan with it was pretty good to start rolling out the hype for it, and people have just gotten more into it.
Yeah, the smart thing was dropping those first 2 seasons on Netflix, getting people more and more involved in it. So then dropping season 3, people had a desire and appetite to see season 3. And we had I don't want to spoil too much, but we had people come back from both Karate Kid and Karate Kid Part 2, the actual actors coming back to play their parts. And it was great to see. But I don't know how much farther they can go. And I imagine that's why they set it up that this, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but what's going to happen in the 4th season might be the final of all of this has been leading up to. But Ryan, this is essentially gang warfare that we're watching in this show for a whole. I mean, like, you know, it's just gang warfare essentially.
Yeah.
People are getting maimed. You know, people are in wheelchairs,
getting
like
paralyzed and in comas.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
it's
what?
getting raw.
And then the older men are just like, yeah, keep it going.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of example are you leading?
We
They're the
need
ones
karate
instigating.
in this community. Meanwhile, 14-year-olds are dying, but we need this. It's so good for discipline.
It's gonna keep kids off the streets. Wait, the kids are fighting already in the streets.
They're already brawling. The best part of this show for me is before this came out, there were years of like, are they going to do a sequel? Are they going to come back? And like they had just swung for the fences.
Oh yeah.
And not stopped. And that's great. Like I'm all over this show. I think it's so fun. Yeah, there's some ridiculous stuff and there's some stuff you can like kind of make fun of, poke fun at, but I'm just so happy we got it and that they went for it. It's the same reason, again, I've said this in the past, why I love the Rocky sequels. Like the fact that they can still get interesting storylines in this universe and make it compelling and make it cool, make it just a little different angle and something you've seen before. I think that's great. I do think they should stop it after next season, though. They're starting to enter that kind of Fast and Furious territory where it's really fun, but there was like a pocket of time where like, oh, this is legit like a great action movie and might be considered as like some of the best. And now we're in this territory of like, we just like the franchise. It's so fun. It's over the top. We're getting more and more ridiculous. And it's we might be losing that magic. Like I just hope they don't overstay their welcome.
Yeah, and no complaint. Listen, we're having fun poking fun at it, but those of us who watched it, I think, enjoyed it for the most part and love going back into this world. We're just busting balls, having fun with it, just in case any of the creators are listening, because I know they're friends with Christian or
it's the same, like
Paul
Ryan
Walter Hauser is listening. Yeah.
Ryan's it's the perfect thing to Fast and Furious. Like they're like, you know, when Dom jumps out of a car, grabs Michelle Rodriguez and lands on another car, and she's like, how'd you know that would break our fall? It wouldn't. That's
Yeah.
a car you're landing on, not a fucking mattress.
You
Like,
can't actually go between buildings in a car. You can't
Yeah.
actually do that. It would,
But I think
you would
people are
absolutely-
liking this. Like that's
yeah,
oh, yeah.
people love it.
So we're talking about it and we're commenting on it, but it's
Right.
working.
Shadow
Yes, it
Clearly.
is.
Dragon
It's just
Productions
it's funny.
donated $20.
Totally.
1,000%.
When
Thank
you
Shadow.
are dancing, a beautiful lady becomes drunken. When you are dancing, a shining moon rings. A god descends for a wedding, and dawn approaches while the night bird sings. Tukami Mitame.
Okay.
I
The one
honestly
black
thought
guy in Cobra Kai donated $20. I, for one, am happy that the cops don't show up. Let's be real, who do you think is going to end up in jail or shot? Hashtag just saying.
Dude.
Oh.
oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
One black guy in Cobra
Can't-
Kai.
Can't
Oh.
even like come out of that.
Wow. All right.
Season
There it
5 is going to be wild. Like they
Yeah,
are
yeah.
just.
No, like, we're getting into the next Karate Kid territory, so I think that's why they should wrap it up. After. Like I heard today, I was reading today that Peaky Blinders is coming back with a 6th season. I'm like, man, the end of season 4, that should have been where it stopped. Oh, I did enjoy season 5 for the most part. Season 6, I'm glad it's the final season. There's only so much farther in terms of the realm of like but stretching the bounds of believability that you can do with that show, and they've kind of hit the walls, in my opinion. I feel it's that way about Cobra Kai. Like, whatever's gonna happen season 4, great. Let it end there, and let's move on and do something else.
Yeah, I feel like most shows should do that, like 4 or 5 seasons. Like after a while, like you could only, like you can only be like this huge nationwide gangster. You can only like do so much with your characters and stuff.
Yeah, and you're right, Ben. Dom would have been dead 100 times over.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and I love it. I love like the fact that they went from mechanics that stole VCR DVD combo players to like he's in tactical gear and he's like taking over NSA buildings. It's like, it's amazing.
Yeah, he's fighting international terrorists toe to toe. Yeah, totally. I can't wait till they do that space shuttle thing. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, Brett, what are we
talking
going
about?
on? What are we talking about? Talking about food? Or we talking about food?
everybody's is everybody getting
I'm
hungry?
hungry now. Yeah,
I'm
lunch
thinking
is around
about
the
all
corner.
the karate that they were doing over the weekend. Anybody else getting a big karate fight and a little tuckered out and need something to eat? Well, you need to
carbs
get
and protein.
you need some carbs and protein. Get some Hello Fresh.
Yeah.
Right? It's pre-measured ingredients, mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. Hello Fresh lets you skip the grocery store, which gives me a panic attack every time I go to now. So I love Hello Fresh. It's easy, it's fun, it's affordable, and it's America's #1 meal kit. I like to, save time and money this year. Everybody needs to save money at this point. It's 46% cheaper than shopping at a local grocery store, but you also get to skip the errands and order from the comfort of your pajamas. Oh, just like this show. I'm in my pajamas essentially right now. You're looking for new ways to eat well in the new year? Who isn't? With HelloFresh, getting nutritious home-cooked meals to the table has never been easier, especially low-carb, low-calorie, vegetarian, carb-smart, whatever you want. Pescatarian for Steph, they've got it, okay? And I really do love HelloFresh because it's so hard to come up with new stuff, and it makes me try new things. It makes me, I would never go and try like, this Mediterranean dish or whatever. There's stuff I've eaten with HelloFresh that if you told me just on paper, like, I'm going to give you this, I'd be like, no thanks. And I really discovered some really cool stuff. So if you want to try HelloFresh, you've got to go to HelloFresh.com/SEN10 and use code SEN10 for 10 free meals.
Wow.
And that's free shipping. I can't believe this one, actually. HelloFresh.com/SEN10 and use code SENLive for 10 free meals. Trust me, you're going to love it. You're going to have fun cooking, and you're going to experience foods that you'd never think, and it's going to save that whole, what should we have? Pizza? Blah, blah. No. You're going to try new stuff, and you're going to have fun with America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh. Go get it, people.
I think I'm going to do that. 10 free meals sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really just convinced me.
I just signed up.
It's definitely. I sometimes I'll get the menu and I'll go, I don't, or the ingredients. I'm like, I don't know about this. And we've loved everything we've had on there. It's amazing.
Yeah. All right. That's good stuff. Yeah. What do we got next here, Alex?
Muted.
Next story, we got the first trailer for Nicolas Cage's new wild movie, Willy's Wonderland, was released, showing Cage as the new janitor for an amusement park whose murderous animatronic characters come to life, and he has to fight his way out of there. Rocha, are you going to watch this wacky movie, and where do you think it will land within Cage's crazy movie spectrum?
Does it have Nick Cage in it? Is it from a major?
Let me check.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Do they have animatronics in it?
Let me do a double check. Yes, they do.
Is it from a major studio?
Questionable.
You know what? 2 out of 3 isn't bad, and I'm in. I'm absolutely in. It's Nicolas Cage. Been loving the Cuss Words one that he's doing on Netflix. Been sneaking a few of those episodes in. He's really great. He's a goddamn national treasure, ladies and gentlemen, and we are grateful. And we should be thankful every day that he's still making 70 movies a year, because they really let us in to enjoy his work in different genres. This looks like a lot of fun. And Cage has kind of reached that point where he understands some of the shit people have been given over the years for some of his, and people have come back around on him and they embrace the stuff he does now, and they embrace him because he's always committed to the shit he does. So I'm excited for it 1,000%. Ryan Nilsen, what's your thoughts? You're a big Nicolas Cage fan. You like animatronic stuff. What's your feeling?
I just watched it right now. I didn't see it on the rundown. But no, I think this looks really good. I am a big Nick Cage fan. And I think you nailed it on that. Like he's leaning into a lot of the, I think, teasing or like crap he's kind of been getting criticism over the years, which I don't even know if it is criticism. It's just kind of like we're pointing out like, oh, he'll say yes to almost anything. And but you're always going to get a unique performance. Like if he's playing a normal guy, that's typically the most abnormal performance you're going to get from him. I do look at him as national treasure. I watched all 6 of those cursing episodes on Netflix, and I loved them. And I think this one looks really fun. What's funny is like I feel like when you watch a Nick Cage movie nowadays, it is almost like a Russian roulette of you might get like a Mandy or a Joe, and this like hardcore, whoa, he just gave a Oscar level performance,
right?
Or it's gonna be something else like Mom and Dad, and I'm sometimes I'm in the mood for that stuff, but not always. And I hope that this is more along the lines of that Joe Mandy.
Yeah, Mandy was awesome. I loved Mandy, and Joe's a great one you reference here. Ben, what's your feeling on this one? I mean, this looks like a lot of fun. Don't know if it's good or not, but it looks like it was a lot of fun. What'd you think?
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, it's like so many of our, 80s and 90s action stars and blockbuster superheroes, like they do these straight to DVD movies, and sometimes they're not great. But I will say this, Nick Cage never phones it in. He might be doing this to pay off his gambling debts or whatever he's doing this movie for. And I mean, like they talked about it with Samuel L. Jackson, and he's just like, I waited so long to get into this industry. Like I want to work. Yeah. Like, there's that article saying like, if you pay Samuel Jackson $1 million, he'll be in your movie. Like, that's it. That's all. That's the bottom line. Yep. And he's like, because, Samuel L. Jackson's first credit was like when he was like 45 or something like that. So it took a long time. And I don't blame them. Like, if you are doing this for cheap, easy money, great. If you're doing this because you love acting, great. Yeah. And Nicolas Cage never phones it in. He's going to be crazy. He's going to be zany. He's going to be Nick Cage. And I love it.
Yeah. Sabraw?
I don't know why I like built up a vendetta against Nicolas Cage and never watched a movie that he's been in. And I've never seen a movie that he's been in. And I watched The History of Cursing. I know, throw tomatoes and stuff at me. It's fine. Yeah. I watched The History of Cursing and I was like, I do like him in this, like, he's a lovable guy. Like he really killed that. And so I feel like tides are shifting inside of me. And I'm like, maybe I could indulge in this. Quarantine has changed everyone. And I think I do like the idea of this guy doing really bizarro movies and just owning it. That's fun. I don't know where I was the past few years.
Well, everyone comes to things when they come to things, Steph. That's part of being in the journey of enjoying media. You're still young in the game. So like all this stuff is stuff you're discovering, and that's great. Sheridan, what's your thoughts on Nicolas Cage fighting a bunch of animatronics in an arcade?
Well, first of all, Steph, you start with Peggy Sue Got Married.
Okay.
That's the first one.
Let me just take notes.
Then you do
From
Face Off.
Francis Ford Coppola, if you can believe that.
The Rock, Con Air.
The Rock, Con Air. But definitely, please, I brought it up. Nobody had ever heard of it. Peggy Sue Got Married. Check it out. It's one of his first ones. Yeah, I'm excited about it because my son was totally into this Five Nights at Freddy's phone jump scare game, and this is kind of what it's based on. And when I sent him the trailer for it this morning, he's like, "Oh, that looks fun!" And so I might get him to come out of his room and watch a movie with me if this comes out on VOD. So
bait your son with goodies. Do you want to come out?
What about this?
Put the Netflix under a box with a string attached to a stick. Gotcha.
Boom! I gotcha. So yeah, I thought it looked super fun and super just out there, and I mean, again, I like that. He's just playing into he is who he is. And go for it. You know, he's
Alex,
you've seen this. Fun dude.
Alex, you've seen this. Do you want to give us a mini review of this one?
Mini review? Yeah, sure. Well,
you've
first,
actually seen it?
No.
Steph, I just assume Alex
also,
has seen everything.
Yeah.
He saw it, but it was in French.
He hangs out in front of theaters,
black and white
slips, so he doesn't know what he's gonna watch, but he watches stuff. Yeah.
Steph, add Raising Arizona to the list as well.
Yes.
Absolutely. What is it? Raising
Arizona.
Yes.
Raising Arizona. Okay.
That's from the Coen brothers, and Holly Hunter's in that too.
Yeah, he's
all right.
Very good. Yeah, as everybody's saying, he's really leaning into this persona that he's created for a while, and this could be like a so bad it's good. I just love that they use the Rorschach line. They're not in here with him, or he's not in there with them. They're in here with us.
Yeah.
Or whatever the freaking line is. I totally botched that, but I just love that. I'm sorry for talking crap on Screen Media Company. They are a legit media company. They are a legit distribution company. I just love that in the title card it says Screen Media, a chicken soup for the soul company, and it's just like I did not know Chicken Soup for the Soul was buying entertainment companies.
Hey,
so good for them.
Their time. If they save their money, if Chicken Soup for the Soul save their money, they've got quite a bit of it.
Yeah,
they sold a few books, so yeah, definitely.
I'm proud of them. I'm glad this movie's got made.
Okay, fair enough. All right, have we gone around the horn on that one? When's it coming out?
We forgot about Valley Girl. That's
sorry,
Valley.
Yeah.
Sorry to disrespect.
And I mean, you brought it up. National treasure. Come
Yes.
on.
That's the one. Right.
That's
I would even say Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass is great.
Oh,
so good in that. Oh.
He is good in that.
Man, there's so
maybe he deserves to keep acting.
They got to find a way after the Ghost
You
Rider.
laughed very hard at your own joke right there.
I just think it's funny because as we talk about it, a lot of people shit on him and Face Off is goofy or where Face Off is wonderful. And
so
Nicolas Cage, he is who he is, and it's like you can goof on him all you want, but he's done some really fun films. So
yes.
Agreed.
Okay, Kick-Ass is that it?
Yeah.
Left Behind. No, never mind.
Nope.
Nope. Stop. You're done.
Nope. That's enough out of that one. All right, let's move on to some SCHMOEDOWN Awards conversations. Alex, let's do that. The SCHMOEDOWN Awards were this past Friday. And ladies and gentlemen, we're at $424 right now. We have not gotten to the $750 to hear Alex Doe Boulevard of Broken Dreams, or the $1,000 we need for Brett Sheridan to do Elmo doing the Humpty Dance. So if you want to donate now, you've got about 50 minutes to send in stuff to see that happen or get us closer to that goal happening here on the show before we wrap it up. But yeah, the SCHMOEDOWN Awards were there this past Friday at 4 p.m. PT. Really good stuff going on. A lot of great speeches, as I said, a lot of great awards given out. Some of the highlights here, as we said, Yodi Award, Kevin Smets Player of the Year, Jeff Snyder, which I voted for, so very glad Jeff won it. He deserved it. Singles Player of the Year, Adam Collins. I have my issues with that, but he's certainly not a bad choice. Upset of the Year, Perry Navarro for Walentowski. Team of the Year, The Odd Couple.
Cuba donated $20.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? Happy birthday, shout out to myself, cause ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. I'm not the biggest name fan in this community, but I try to support all y'all as much as I can. Hashtag Outlaw Nation, hashtag World Friends, hashtag Bandit Brigade, hashtag Hey Brett.
Who is that?
Happy birthday.
Ryan? Or Alex, who was that?
That was Tim Koskuba.
Oh, what's up,
Happy
Tim?
birthday.
I know Tim.
Yeah,
Thank you, Tim. Happy birthday, bud.
Thank you, Tim, brother. Always good to see you on the stuff here. Team of the Year, The Odd Couple. Rookie of the Year, Adam Collins, undoubtedly. Comeback Player of the Year, Andres Cabrera. Faction of the Year, Corruption. Totally correct. Feud of the Year, Shannon Barney versus Roxy Stryer. Manager of the Year, Shannon Barney. A lot of controversy on that one. Entrance of the Year, Zaflurton Flaus. Oh, and let me stop for a second to remind you or announce, I guess, Zaflurton Flaus will be hosting the show on Wednesday.
Rice_Harper donated $20. Hey Ryan, at least I am here. And don't worry, I am endorsing Nate Sudfeld for the Eagles' new QB.
Hitting baseball now with Bryce Harper.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. But yeah, can we stop for a second?
The Last Cinema Sailor
Absolutely
donated
can.
$25.
Okay.
I am thrilled that my new character of CPK Brett lives on. Kaiser showing up on Brett and Kate was awesome. I will be watching the episode with Rocha later today. I look forward to sharing a drink in London with you, bruv. Steph, I recommend Lord of War.
Oh, yeah, that's another good one. Yes. Lord of War, Nicolas
Thank
Cage
you.
and Jared Leto. Absolutely. But yeah, Zaflurton Flaus will be hosting on Wednesday. Do we call on Zaflurton Flaus to talk about it, or really not? Not yet. Not right now.
Oh no, I gotta save that.
Okay.
That
All
little
right.
gem. But you know, Bonnie was robbed because people just voted for Zaflurton Flaus because of a taped thing he did. Ugh, shake my head. End quote. Comment section.
Oh boy. Heel of the Year, Chandru. Babyface of the Year, Brendan the Kid Meyer. Moment of the Year, Dan Merle's disbelief when he beat Ben Bateman. Heel Team of the Year, Corruption. Babyface Team of the Year, Shazam. New Team of the Year, Final Exam. Match of the Year, Merle versus Collins. SCHMOEDOWN Media of the Year, Call to Action. Shout out to Call to Action people, definitely. IG Player of the Year, Chandru, and Star Wars Player of the Year, Ace. Goddard, I go to you. You're a player. You're making moves yourself in the offseason to get yourself in a good position for next year. What was your feeling about the awards overall as you were seeing them doled out?
I thought they were great. Like, I was really happy for Ace for winning Star Wars Player and Comeback Player of the Year. That was awesome. I mean, there were some obvious ones like Rookie of the Year. Like, I got nominated for that. I was like, no, no one else is winning that award besides the guy that is 7-0, including the horror free for all and the current champion. Like Adam had a hell of a year. I like that Jeff won Player of the Year. Yeah. I could see, like, I don't want to say I could see the controversy of Manager of the Year. Shannon did an amazing job keeping up Adam and coaching both of her players to the Intergeekdom finals. Yeah. But I could see, like, since Jeff got Player of the Year, I could see why Roxy could get Manager of the Year because she is in Jeff's ear every single match, coaching him up when he gets down, like getting in on him, getting on his ass for that, especially for that belt match. She was on his ass after round 1 the entire time. Yeah. But again, Shannon absolutely deserves it and earned it with the faction title and with her amazing players with Mike Chance and Marisol and Laura. Like, she had an amazing roster this year. So I don't think there's any controversy, but I could see since Jeff won Player of the Year, I could see that argument. But no, everything else was great. Babyface of the Year. Is Brendan never not gonna win that award? Like, I'm truly wondering. I feel like this. I'm gonna be very surprised the year.
I'm gonna be taking that little award from that little bitch next year.
Whoa! Oh my!
Oh, I'm gonna get Babyface.
Are you in the draft, Alex?
Fret Sex
I was
Life
in the den
donated
this year.
$20.
He was in the den.
Flowers,
You were?
what have you done to us? Even Vikings can't help
I
us.
love it.
Oh.
Yeah, if you think anybody was robbed getting that award, you live with this.
Dark Faith 66
You live with this for a little bit.
$20.
Thank you, Dark
This
Faith.
is for John. Sorry you don't get the donations that Winston does. I support you, brother.
Is that? I mean, I made almost 1,200 on Friday. What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. It's quite the opposite, Dark Faith, but you know, you do your thing. What's the next? I will say this. Oh no, let's move on to what did you think, Steph? You saw the awards. Any interest at all at being a part of this at all?
Oh yeah, I think I've just talked to Christian about being a part of next season. Really excited and looking forward to it. I think it's so awesome. All the competitors are unbelievably skilled. The fan base is so cool to see how invested everyone is. It's such a fun thing that has been going on. I obviously have a soft spot for Roxy Striar. I think she's the best manager. And I do watch the way she coaches. I'm like, damn, like you are a game changer in these situations. It's really cool to watch her. But I know Shannon had an awesome year, and I think this season was just super fun. So, and the awards made a beautiful cap off.
Yeah.
Will it get in the way of your new porn career, or do you think you'll be able to juggle the two of them?
Yes. So OnlyFans has told me that I can't be crossing over, and also I've been talking to Christian, and he doesn't know if like how much nudity is allowed when we're.
Okay.
Wow.
Queefor_Sutherland donated $30. Totally hate that Coyote won his award. Great, he won one tournament in the comfort of his own home. Let's see how he is in a live crowd or under the studio lights. Murrell got robbed. Schlong.
I don't disagree. And nothing against Collins. I just don't disagree with
But that's
that.
the thing. Like he didn't choose to play.
Right,
online.
he didn't. Absolutely correct, Ben. He didn't. But Dan did both, and so the situation to me that and look, you can go either way, but I think you can make strong arguments either way too. Just like with Shannon and Winston, I think you can make strong arguments for Winston for manager of the year, but the mountain he had to climb versus the mountain Shannon had to climb. But that being said, I would never take it away from Shannon, and her speech was truly one of the most beautiful moments of the night. And I texted her right afterwards and told her how much she deserved it and how much I loved her for winning that thing. So, but if it had gone to Winston, I wouldn't have had an issue with that at all. You know, I felt like Winston had a little bit of a harder or bigger mountain to climb, and the stats that he was able to get out of these players. So overall, but so did Shannon with Collins. I mean, that's the thing that run her everything was Collins. I mean, like if Collins had flamed out against me in the first round, we wouldn't be talking about Shannon for either one, you know? So,
but that's the thing, like there was no real wrong out of all of, I think it was Coy, Winston, Shannon, Roxy. There was no wrong answer to whoever won that award.
And Finstock.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
So, okay, so there was one wrong answer.
You know what?
To win that award.
Shut your mouth. I'm not gonna die. We didn't do so well this year, but we'll see what happens.
Finstock is the Barry Switzer of the 95 Cowboys of
My
managers.
conspiracy theory for Ace not winning moment of the year. He split the vote between his two nominations. He would have won it easily if he had only one nomination in that category.
Shakespeare in Love.
Oh, maybe.
What were his two moments? I can't remember all the nominees.
I have it up. I have it up here somewhere. Moment of the year.
I do think that there's going to be, when we get into live shows again, there's going to be people that have been doing well in this format that I know personally, you know, when I did my one little stint in the free-for-all, I can't remember any of the questions. There was a crowd of people, and I mean, it's a totally different ball game when you got people screaming and yelling and staring at you, and you hear the 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, that's going to be a game changer for a lot of people.
That's what I think is the difference. But I totally respect what Ben is saying. A lot of people that defend Collins say that too. Like he didn't choose, but that's true. He didn't. But in the end, you got to judge what was presented. And I feel like Dan doing it at live events, going toe to toe with the greats, like into sudden death and keeping his nerve, and taking Collins into sudden death if you're going to give him Player of the Year. All of those things I think factored into Dan Murrell's favor. I don't know what this person is saying though, because Ace wasn't nominated for Moment of the Year. They're talking about upset of the year.
Yeah.
Upset. I think they definitely. Yeah.
I see him beating DiMolanta. I don't think the Laura Kelly one was that much of an upset. I think the DiMolanta one. But I think by the time Ace got to that level, though, did people really believe it was an upset? Since DiMolanta wasn't that proven himself. He was 0-2 coming into the tournament. So
that's if the year that anybody ever beats Alex Damon will automatically be upset of the year, regardless of who.
Great point.
Yeah, so if Ace had gone on to win the championship, then yes, he might have been Player of the Year. Honestly, if he won that championship. But yeah, it's hard to say with Star Wars because Laura Kelly has one win or two wins now. Right. So it's hard because like this was our first Star Wars tournament, so many like Joseph Scrimshaw has been in the Schmoedown for 3-4 years, and he's got 3 Star Wars matches. Yeah, like that was his record. So it's crazy to think how few Star Wars matches that Ace in one tournament has as many wins as Alex or something like that.
And wasn't DiMolanta an upset over Scrimshaw? Like that's DiMolanta's coming in 0-2.
That was my match of the year too. with Star Wars questions, everyone going literally perfect, no multiple choice into overtime. That was my match of the year.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a wrong answer. It was one word that
it was like not
added.
specific of an answer. Like,
agreed.
It was Luke's hatred versus Luke. That's so insane. I love it.
I do want to say one last, and I rarely stump for myself in reality, but I felt like I felt like I should have had a better shot at moment of the year. I totally respect that Dan won it, but I should have had a shot with my promo at the end. But it wasn't even nominated, was it? I don't think it was even nominated. So I thought for sure I'd have a shot at that. Oh, no, it was the post interview. That's right. But they added everyone else in the post interview. So I thought that was a good moment of the year. But anyway, all right. What did you think, Ryan? What was your feeling about all these awards?
I mean, first off, the show was great.
Show was great.
Just like even kudos. I know we're like tooting our own horn, preaching the choir, but in a way, like you said it yourself, the nominations were so solid. Like it could have gone to anyone. That's like the best. I feel like you're usually running for a few people, and it was just a celebration. It was a really fun night. Like I had the pleasure of going to the live one last year, and that was the first time I met a lot of y'all, and then seeing it online this year. It's so cool. Such a great celebration. Incredible moments with Smets and. Yeah. It was just a really fun award show, which I think like to do it online in this format and for it to be as great as it was is really an impressive accomplishment. I think like I had my own personal match of the year.
What was it?
I love the Merle. Oh my God, I'm blanking on his head. It just aired
Ethan?
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I also think that there is something to be said of people do better in this format than they might under the lights in front of a live crowd, in front of people. But hey, like this is what it is. So I don't think that it's any less or more in this way. It's just, this is how it is this year. I think equal credit to everyone for that. And it's going to be interesting to see how that is moving forward. Yeah. But the highlight for me was just hearing Kevin, and that was,
that speech was just fantastic. And I love that man so much. And his strength is a lesson for all of us, just all of us, about how to handle that kind of thing. And, we all pray for
turning this into like a PSA to get yourself checked is insane.
And how many people are coming forward, Ben, and speaking about thanks to him and him shouting that out. I think it's great,
the shame you feel following him doing a stupid German pop star character, that added in with that.
To be fair, Christian messing up, muting everybody and himself, and I think that was the good break we needed.
I'm texting. I'm like,
you were fine. You were fine.
I'm like, dear God, please don't make me follow this. Please, this is a beautiful moment. I don't want to. He's like, no, we gotta bring the mood up. I'm like, I can't. Oh God. Oh.
And thank you so much, Kevin, for making us cry. The Flirtenflaus. What's your
I'm sorry, Kevin. I hope you didn't take it. I think beautiful speech, strong man.
Just one of the hardest I've laughed.
All right, you're up. No.
I can't imagine picturing Brett like.
Please.
And and if I can save just one person, it'll be worth it to not endure the pain I'm enduring. Thank you guys so much. Oh, that's great, Kevin. Thanks. The Flirtenflaus is here.
Hello, everybody.
I'm playing a German character, and I said Angela Merkel wrong. I called her Angela Merkel. My wife, that's all she pointed out with the speech. She said, it's Angela Merkel, right? I'm like,
Yep.
It was a tonal shift.
I would have loved it in a live crowd. Just see like the crowd's like dead.
Yeah,
totally
just
dead.
like
Here's Brett doing his stuff.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
let's go back to live audiences so we can have Kev make a heartfelt speech at the Comedy Store, and then Brett come out of the curtains as the Flirtenflaus. Oh, hello, everybody.
Just throwing beads or whatever.
Wow.
Anyway. All right. So the awards are there for you all to watch and let us know what you thought. And if you want to send in some thoughts about the awards in the last 35 minutes of the show through your Streamlabs, Super Chats, or Schmobots, feel free. We're at almost 600, so we have $150 more to go to have Alex do his thing. So please feel free to get to that, or $400 more to go to get Brett to do Elmo. doing the Humpty Dance. So if 4 of you send in $100, we get to 1,000. We're good to go. All right, let's move on to our Streamlabs here, Alex.
Okay. Also, send in your suggestions for SEN Awards because we will still be doing that. And I have a few that have been suggested over the past few weeks. Schmobot of the Year, Best Schmobot Name, Best Rant, Best Musical Performance, Best Impression, What the F Moment, Best Bit, MVP. So keep on sending in those categories in, and then I'll compile them, and we can vote on them.
Going back to the awards, someone brought up the Instacart moment. That was my match against Vavida in the Inner Geekdom, and I had forgotten about that thing. I was crying on Friday. That was so funny. That was I forgot. Point. It's so good.
Oh yeah, if
you shout out to Nerd Chronic for putting all those together.
Yep, great point, Ben. Yeah, shout out to Nerd Chronic, did a great job with all the promos, but certainly that bloopers reel was brilliant, and I totally forgot about the Instacart one as well. I mean, David is like, no, I can't talk. I really can't talk.
Oh, wait, you're here? Oh, okay. 1 second. So good.
Brilliant. All right, let's move on. What we got here, Alex?
Streamlabs. Senator Bale Orgasm says, hello, people. Y'all are great. Alex and Jamal, y'all are cool. Too cool. Rocha, you're one tough mofo. Brett, you're a genius. Hey, Steph, if I received a nickel for every time I saw someone as beautiful as you, I'd have 5 cents. LOL. Rocha, how's that? Not hammy?
Terrible. What's wrong?
Wasn't that the Schmobot that came in?
This one got rid
steal that from someone? Oh, my
maybe
God.
You did. How about you had a nickel for every time you saw someone that intelligent as Steph? Just throw that out there. All right, let's move on. What's the next thing?
All right. Scott Tennyson says, no question right now. Just wanted to say thank you as an audio listener for making these work days go by faster. Also, Super Bowl champs and MVP on the way, baby. Go Pack, go.
Some good games next Sunday. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
See, I don't have cable, so now I'd go to a bar and watch these, but I can't.
Don't you have apps? They have them on the apps. They have them for free on the CBS app.
They do?
Okay.
I'll look into that.
Also, Yahoo. Yahoo had it for free.
I was gonna say Yahoo. If you get the Yahoo Sports app. Oh yeah, you get the Yahoo Sports app
for free.
One game.
Yahoo Sports app
free.
Yep.
Wow,
you watch it on your mobile.
That's the least capitalistic thing that's been done by the NFL. That's good.
You're gonna play. I got COVID.
No, do you remember when they put in racism in the end zone and racism went away, Steph?
Yeah. And that was moving.
Yeah.
I saw the message on the back of that big ass lineman. It said it takes all of us, and it changed my world. He's right.
Yeah. That's all we need is thoughts and prayers, as we know. That's why we're in such a good position right now.
Okay, next one from Senator Bale Orgasm.
That was the proper awkward prop.
That was almost equivalent to the tonal shift in the Schmoedown. Jarring.
Yeah.
I don't know what I missed, but I'm pretty sure I know what I missed.
And we're at $600, folks. $400 more. Come on. Send it in the next half an hour. Let's go. All right, Alex.
Senator Bale Orgasm says, LOL, didn't know Ben was going to be here. Ben, you're cool, too. You're a zaddy. Anyways, just saw One Night in Miami, and for a directorial debut, it's impressive. Regina King capitalized.
Donated £30 through Super Chat. Hello from England to my fellow Asians. Brett, tonight I'm going to watch Peggy Sue Got Married whilst eating my dinner from a cast iron skillet. Happy now? John the First would recommend Taskmaster series for
Onwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd recommend Taskmaster Series 4 onwards.
What is that? Is that a movie or a show or something?
Is that one title?
I think a show, just pitching like a Marvel show for
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. Yes. Gotcha.
Series 4 onward. So
I mean, he's from UK, so maybe he's pitching you a Taskmaster because he says Series 4 and series is season.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I like it. It's a good suggestion. Something British. Go ahead.
All right, Regina King capital.
Yeah, I'm seeing that tomorrow. One Night in Miami. I'm gonna schedule my day to watch that, Alex. I can't.
Gotta watch One Night in Miami, and then Promising Young Woman just came out on VOD. I need to watch that.
It's so good, isn't it? Did you like it, Ryan?
Yeah, that movie. Oh my God, the third act of that movie. You are. Oh man, that is a ride.
I kind of want to see the Dakota Johnson cancer movie, and then I kind of don't. I don't know where I'm at on that one, so we'll see.
I want to be like John and get screeners for things because
it's out on Amazon Prime.
No, the Promising Young Woman. We're like, hey, let's watch this, and then I'm you know I'm cheap as hell, and $20, and I have plenty of content I haven't seen.
I spoiled it.
You know, that's the thing. I'm not like dying, but my wife and I really want to see this one. So
I'll let you. I can share it with you. I still have 48 hours.
Oh, there you go.
You're not alone, Brett. I didn't buy Bill and Ted or what was it? Staten Island. That's on HBO Max though, so I'm gonna watch that finally.
Yeah. Nice.
It's good.
Nice.
King of Staten Island is good. All right, what's next, Alex?
I actually watched Spontaneous this weekend. If any of you have not seen that, it is one of my favorite movies of 2020. I'm revising my top 10. Spontaneous. It's the one
it's
about
a
the high school
1930s
student.
French film that's silent, and it's about a mime that becomes a puppeteer, and he has to learn how to speak again. And there's no words in it.
It's 4 hours.
It's 7 hours.
Yeah.
Steph,
Oh.
There's an hour sequence of just him like sitting, contemplating life. That was one of the most beautiful. Spontaneous is it's a high school movie about these teenagers who in a class who just randomly spontaneously combust, and it's a very beautiful story and it's hilarious. Please check it out. It's on Epix. So
sounds lovely.
Catherine Langford and Charlie Plummer. Steph Sabraw says, guys, her eyes are up there, not down here. Stay focused.
That's like super funny because boobs is not usually a thing anyone comments on me. Random.
Or this other thing they DM you about.
No. I'm like, I know my place. I know what assets I have, and that's not one of them. But thanks. Appreciate you, fam.
I got no comment. Let's move on. Alex, next.
That guy over there says, hello, SEN crew. Just wanted to say happy birthday to Dave Bautista and belated happy birthday to yesterday's celebrants James Earl Jones, Kelly Marie Tran, Jim Carrey, Zoe Deschanel, and a special 99th to Betty White. Please make it to 100.
Damn, that's a big birthday day yesterday. Holy crap.
Massive. Everyone's an Aquarius, apparently.
There you go. 50 Shades of Geek says, you know that part in the romantic movies when the guy kisses the girl on the lips, then he proceeds to kiss her on the neck? Is that considered necromancy?
It's good.
Oof. Wow.
Popcorn says, Steph, if we reach a certain goal today, will you tell the boys on SEN the unladylike story? Please, LOL. I promise y'all it's worth it.
Yo, we said to keep that in the World Girl stream. No, yeah, if we reached like $2,000, I will just
Dude.
In 30
Ryan,
minutes.
did you hear it?
No, I'm just like, I bet someone might do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
It's bad, you guys.
2000.
Are there timestamps on the World Girl stream? Can
No, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Listen. You guys gotta work for that one. And I don't even know if you'll look at me the same.
Ooh.
2K, guys.
Is it a Patreon exclusive thing?
Ben, no more further questions.
Okay. I'm pleading the fifth.
Let's do it.
All right. Next one from 50 Shades of Geek. Rocha, I totally agree with you. I watched Cleopatra recently for the first time. When I saw that it was 4 hours, I said to myself, I'm not watching a movie. I'm watching a 4-part miniseries with no breaks. I had no problem with the 4 hours after that.
Not a good movie, but okay. Go ahead.
Big Black Steve says, congrats on passing 300 episodes. Any movies you liked as a kid that are bad, but you love them out of nostalgia? Batman Forever and Incredible Hulk remind me of good times in my life. For an SEN moment nomination, Brett predicting a Baby Yoda was epic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more Collider
Those
Live.
are kid movies.
I
Yeah, good
loved a
point,
movie
Alex.
called Midnight Madness. You can look it up. It was one of Michael Fox's first film, not
Yes.
Michael J. Michael Fox, and it was on. When you had movie channels back then, they played 4 movies over and over and over and over and over again. It was like Revenge of the Nerds, stuff like that. So look that one up, and I also did a watch along on my friend's Bad Movies with Greg with that one. If you want to check that out on his $5 Patreon.
Nice. That's a scavenger hunt. I remember that one. Oof, it's a lot of fun.
Midnight Madness starts to get to you.
Yes.
All right, Alex.
Next one. Does anybody else have any movies?
Oh yeah,
And nostalgic movies.
I
from
can't
our
think
you
of
know
any
are
right now,
bad, but
honestly.
you still love. No.
Oh.
I mean, there's one that I don't think's bad, but people say it's bad. It's Big Fat Liar. I love Big Fat Liar. Paul
Is
Giamatti.
that Frankie Muniz?
Frankie
Is it
Muniz,
Frankie
Paul
Muniz?
Giamatti,
Yeah.
Disney original movie. He's blue.
Yeah.
Brink.
Page Master. Page
What?
Master with
Yeah.
Macaulay
Oh.
Culkin. Yeah, and Brink. Yeah, did you just say Brink?
Hell
Classic.
yeah, Brink, dude.
Any of the Disney movies, like Luck of
Disney
the
Channel
Irish,
originals.
Cadet Kelly. Yeah.
Xenon,
They're
Girl
all
of the 21st
awful,
Century.
but slap. Yes.
Everybody says I look like the guy from Luck of the Irish and Smart House.
Oh my God. Yes, Ben.
Yeah, all right. 50 Shades of Geek says, life is like a game of chess. No matter what I do, I always lose.
That could be any game. Why does chess have to go?
Yeah. Yeah, watching Queen's
hope you
Gambit does
start
not make you
winning.
better at chess. I will say that much.
It makes you want to take drugs. No, go ahead.
All right. Shadow Dragon Productions says, the beginning is unbelievably precious. Will it test my resisting figure to the end? For what reason are we born and alive? Just by struggling, nothing will be achieved. Fate's logic, which dances in the paradise of hollow dreams, is there any meaning to it? In this world in which even despair is beautiful, my shattered hope searches for a destination, with crimson-dyed memories forgetting even your tears. Lift a song towards eternity upon high. I want to fly. High, I want to fly. Cleaving away lukewarm time, you feel the beat. Down, beat, down, resounding. It's not bad even if our chatter dances in the sky, like an endless, deeply spreading sea. Thank you, Shadow.
Thank you,
now-
Rod. Thank you.
That was actually the proper time to play that soundbite.
Yes.
D-Train says, I personally think a 4-hour movie of JL is a good idea. I think they want people to give their opinions as soon as possible. We've already seen most of this movie already, so I doubt there'll be much talk week to week if this stayed a miniseries.
You have not seen most of this movie already. You haven't. Because he said he's not using anything Joss Whedon shot. So you have not seen most of this movie. You haven't.
Yeah.
If I'm Joss
seen
Whedon,
some.
I want this to end.
Yeah, right.
I want this conversation to be over. I mean, it is just such a glaring magnify on the fact that everyone's like, nah, screw that film. We want this one. An entire campaign.
Well, hit between Ray Fisher and Zack Snyder, they've like basically buried Whedon a little bit because he walked away from his HBO show halfway through shooting it. Halfway through shooting the HBO show. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Go ahead, Alex.
All right. D-Train also says, and honestly, we've seen 4-hour movies before. The only difference is that this is a comic book movie that has Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That's good enough for me. Can't wait to spend a whole night out of it.
Definitely.
All right, next one from Evil John Madden. In my opinion, the most influential and talented person of film for the last 50-ish years is John Williams. Without him, those movies wouldn't have been as good. His scores are the most recognizable. He is on the same level as Mozart, Bach, Beethoven.
Wow.
Wrong statement. Yeah. Okay. I could agree with that.
Yeah,
I'm
not mad about it.
Yeah. And we're at 630 now, ladies and gentlemen. So at this point, we're not getting any of the karaoke if you don't send in at least 120 more or 370 more to get us to that 1,000. So, pony up if you want to see Brett Sheridan do Elmo, the Humpty Dance at 1,000, or Alex Marzoña at 750 doing Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Send the money in now. We got 20 minutes left in the show.
Or if you want to get us to 999, and I can just take a little rest, and we're close enough. Let's do that too.
That's fair.
Right.
I'll toss in that $1, Brett. Don't tempt me.
All right, 50 Shades of Geek says, guys, I'm happy you all have sponsors now, but maybe not have too many sponsors with a similar name. I accidentally found myself signing up to HelloFresh Tushy yesterday.
That was a good one. I liked it.
I liked it.
That was good.
All right.
All right. Senator Failed Orgasm says, hello, everyone. Hope y'all are well. Hey, Steph, do you like Netflix and chillin'? I had Netflix and chill with you, but I'm just not right guy. I'm more of an Amazon Prime and quality time guy. Daddy Rocha, is that good? Thank you, everyone. And Jeff Bezos can fuck off.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Amazon
I'm not
Prime.
mad about Amazon Prime and quality time, though. I'm not mad about that phrase.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's
You raise a good point.
It was respectable. Yeah.
Yes.
We're like the judges of how you
Yes.
hit on someone.
We're
Tens
all
across
Steph's big brothers who are
Yeah,
like, okay,
you're
that
like-
one's all right.
All right.
there a
you go
Quibi
yet
and...
you pass a line, we're gonna have trouble.
Yep.
Is there a
Yep.
Quibi and Filmy?
Nope.
Quibi and... I
What?
can't think of one right now.
Phil? Oh.
Samantha Ramirez says, "Hey crew, Brett, you mentioned that you did a bunch of Shakespeare. I'm an English major in college right now, so naturally I'm a simp for Shakespeare. What plays were you in, and what roles did you play? Favorite line from Shakespeare? Love you all."
I was in Midsummer's Night's Dream. I was in oh god, I can't even remember. I did a lot of theater. It's true. And my favorite is a soliloquy that I sang. Who is Sylvia? And it's a Shakespearean soliloquy. But a lot of time with Shakespeare. Here's the thing. I don't think most people know what they're saying. As much as we try, we just try to pretend like we know what we're saying when we do Shakespeare. We're like, I know what this line means.
All right.
All right, next one from Mace Windu. Sorry to get too personal, everybody, but what is everyone's go-to Chinese food order?
Ooh.
Too personal was clearly a joke. Hashtag big fan.
Yeah.
Panda Express, orange chicken.
Orange chicken.
Oh, better stop.
The greasy egg rolls, not the shit you get in LA, those vegetarian filled. I'm talking about greasy, small town, nasty egg rolls that are just fantastic. Pork fried rice, and chicken with vegetables. That's the combo.
I enjoy Filipino egg rolls more.
Oh.
Because with the glass noodles,
Yeah.
right? Those are my go-to. I had a friend in high school that's mom used to make them. Oh, I could destroy 15 of them in a minute.
Chicken with Chinese vegetables. I'm basic.
Oh,
Chinese vegetables?
Just like
That's it.
I mean, I love Thai food. That's my favorite. Regular
Okay.
Chinese food, unless I'm going to like, I don't even want to throw an example out. If I'm going to like a nice place, I might do some, general so's. We'll see.
Was it Chin? Was it a place that used to be there over there on the Beverly? Chin? Yeah.
Chin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like pot stickers and dumplings and like firecracker shrimp spring rolls always hit. But Chinese food's like the ultimate comfort food.
Agreed.
You can't go wrong.
Thank you to C-Deck guy over there. He gets me. It's Quibi and Quickie. That's what it was.
Okay.
There you go.
I was gonna say Hulu
That
and
actually
Do
pairs well. Oh.
Hello.
Okay, Rashad says, what is everyone's favorite Nick Cage movie? Mine is Mandy. Steph, add it to your list.
I think I did add that one.
Mandy's great.
Yo.
Mandy's
Mine was
so
Raising
good.
Arizona.
Con Air.
Hey,
What can I tell you?
gotcha.
All right, next one from Christian Alante. Hey guys, do you have any predictions for the McGregor and Poirier rematch this Saturday? I have Connor in a second round TKO.
Sabraw?
I think Conor McGregor is going to lose. I think that we see this oftentimes with athletes when they're too out of the ring in this example and more into his appearance and his $1 million watch that he just bought and flexing on the gram nonstop. I mean, it's hard. That's hard to imagine the focus stays there. So I just think that his mind is a little bit distracted. I mean, he's obviously one of the best to ever do it. And I think I won't be surprised if he wins, but I do think he's going to lose.
Wow.
I'm excited for it.
I'm down. Did he win the last time against Poirier? Isn't that right? Is that why this is a rematch? Because he beat him? And Khabib won't fight him. Khabib's retired because of the death of his dad. So, yeah, this is the last fight. Yeah, and I agree with you, Steph. He's the tequila, everything. It's just too much distraction keeps you out of the ring. Doesn't make you hungry. You know, you got to be hungry to win. And that's what you see.
Especially when you're a fighter. Like, that's the fighters are one of the, I feel like comedians and fighters are similar in the sense that they're only doing that if they would rather die than not do that. And like, that's what their like living wage is. So it's hard when you get that famous.
It's true. Looks the fruits of us. I agree.
Yeah,
What's our next thing?
All right, 50 Shades of Geek says the writers wouldn't have been able to break into the Capitol building if Kevin McAllister was in charge of security.
Hey.
Yo.
Crash Panda says, was Coy's Kevin Smith reenactment promo eligible for Entrance of the Year? Because that was brilliant.
Oh, I guess. I don't know. Maybe.
We'll see. 50 Shades of Geek says, I think Chance should have won Player of the Year personally. He won the Inner Geekdom tournament, won the team's belt, and made it pretty far in the singles tournament. That's 3 divisions by my count. a good point.
He was nominated, wasn't he?
I thought it was, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
He got to the second round. He didn't make it pretty far. He got to the second round.
50 Shades of Geek donated $40.
Hey,
This is all I can spare at the moment. Somebody else please donate the rest. Ryan, how much is left?
60. 60 is left for Alex.
Thank you so
60
much,
to get to
50
Alex.
Shades.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
50 Shades.
58 now.
Tito, where are you at, Tito? All right, go ahead, Alex. What's our next thing?
All right, Justin Square says, Merle versus Bateman, I was robbed at the awards. Also, here are SCN award category ideas. Rookie Panelist of the Year, Impression of the Year, Karaoke Performer, Streamlabs/Super Chat/Mobot, MVP, and Moment of the Year. Those are all good.
What about Fight of the Year? There have been some battles here on this show. People
for sure.
get into it over certain. I think Fight of the Year would be good.
I like when Roxy said that Ben had no emoting.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
Am I emoting now? Am I emoting now?
That was a good moment. That was a good one.
All right, next one from 50 Shades of Geek. Also, Ben and Barbarian were my favorite rookies, but I get why Collins won. 6-0 in singles plus winning the singles tournament belt in his rookie year is pretty impressive, but he didn't do as good in teams. But that's just me.
Yeah, missed his 3
Yeah,
and 5.
I appreciate that though.
Yep.
Yeah, we all knew who was gonna win that one.
Yeah.
All right, Frank says, the one long movie I have no problems watching is the 4 to 5 hour cut of the Godfather saga that was made for TV. I enjoyed seeing it in chronological order with certain deleted scenes added on. Have you guys ever sat through it, and what are your thoughts?
Multiple times. But like we're actually doing that now to do a little bit of a mini plug. The Cinephiles, we're doing the next 3 months is Francis Ford Coppola. We started with our conversation about Coppola last week, and part 1, which is 3 parts, we're doing the Godfather part 1, or the Godfather. So we started this week. Part 1 will drop this weekend. But it was great revisiting those movies. But watching them in chronological order, I think you can only appreciate that if you've watched the original cuts and then go back and watch chronological. I feel if you watch chronological the first time, you kind of lose some of the craftsmanship of Coppola, especially in Godfather Part 2, when he is essentially telling there's 2 protagonists throughout the movie, and they're both getting like incredible treatment by Coppola, and he balances out their stories so well, which is very, very difficult to do. What about you guys?
I haven't seen it, but I hear nothing but amazing things about the Godfather saga. Does it include 3, or is it just the first 2?
First 2. The code is only the first 2.
It was like
the
one that plays on AMC a lot, right? Like
Yes,
how they have.
yeah.
Okay,
They do it
It's
all
in
the time
yeah.
on AMC. It's
Yeah.
odd.
Jeez. Yeah, I need to see it uncut, not like on AMC, because I've seen a lot of it on AMC, but like I can't do those. It's like a 6-hour
It really
thing on
is.
AMC with commercials.
I mean, if it was TV episodes broken up, all about it. But
Yeah.
you'd binge it. That's for
There's
sure.
just so
I'm
many
not a binge
Chantix
watcher.
commercials you can
You're not.
watch.
Yeah. 1877 Cars for Kid. I can only hear that jingle.
Oh, that commercial. I'm getting a little.
Now!
I'm getting a little sick of the State Farm ones too. Jake from State Farm, the Jake Raider, whatever the fuck that is. It's driving me nuts.
We're just mad we're
Jake,
not
get
in
your
them,
money
right?
up though, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Dr.
he's,
Rick, though. I
He
can
should be
watch.
called-
I
that
want
should be a
film,
sitcom.
man. Yeah, I want something.
Was I hashtagging?
Danny Green Cat Shoot donated $60.
We made it.
I got
Oh!
you 50 Shades. Call.
Hey.
All right. Rosin up that voice there, Alex.
All right.
And ladies and gentlemen, we still have 10 minutes left in the show. So if someone donates $250 or 2 people split $125 each, we get ourselves Brett Sheridan as well. So that one we're definitely got for now, though, the $750. Thank you very much.
we have a lot of impressions too. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. That's right.
So let me get through these Streamlabs real quick.
Okay, sorry about
50
that.
Shades
Go
of
ahead.
Geek says, if silence is violence, does that mean that libraries are war zones? Christian Vilstrup says, hi gang, sad about the Saints lose yesterday. Breeze is probably going to retire. Too bad it has to be after a game like that. Also, the past tense of William Shakespeare is would I was Shakespeare.
Oh.
Shout out to Breeze.
Yeah,
Punk
no,
Punch.
Yikes.
very few people get to retire how they want to.
Very true.
Yeah.
Tongue Punch Fart Box says, what up, crew? I would love to be nominated for best donation name, but I think my vote would go to Saint Pussy Lips or Cheryl Dick Pants. And as much as we love, and as much love as we give James LeVar, let's not forget Soggy Mini Muffins, Wog, and Anthony Nugent.
Yeah, Anthony Nugent, definitely. For sure.
There you go. All right, Dark Faith 66 in the super chat says, "What did you all think of WandaVision? I liked it more than I expected." Hey, Brett, give us a quick thumbs up, thumbs down if you liked it.
Wanda with Vision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got my wife. Actually, I went back and watched the first one with her, and she's digging it. And yeah, I mean, it's still, we've only done the first two, which I'm waiting for it to see where it goes. But yeah, I didn't hate the style because I saw a lot of those old TV shows.
Yeah.
Definitely.
My wife.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Jamin John says, "It really makes me sad that Timothy Dalton never got a third Bond film or more. He truly deserved it. I really think his character is the near-perfect portrayal of Fleming's Bond."
Okay.
Yeah, it sucks.
Fair.
All right, Joel Rolston says, "Hey guys, can y'all do Elmo and Watto at a pizzeria? That's simple. You're welcome. Not for that much." Salad Juan Bako says, "Steph, add a vampire's kiss to your list of Nick Cage movies too."
A vampire's kiss?
Yeah.
That's like one of his so bad.
That sounds
it's good.
sketchy.
Put it near the bottom. Put it near the bottom.
It's
Cross
like
it
adding
off.
The Wicker Man or Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
he
It's like
he
Die
eats,
Hard.
he eats a live cockroach in the movie, so put that near the bottom. Yeah.
No, I'm good fan.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Joey Gonzalez says, "Am I crazy or did Flaus think Aunt Tifa?"
Yes, I did. I'm glad you caught that. I was so freaked out about that one. I was giggling so hard, but I ran it past Christian first. But yeah, it was my Uncle La and my Auntie Fa.
Oh.
It's amazing.
Oh boy.
That's
And the only other thing that made me giggle more than that was Greg.
I like Bib Fortuna. That was
Bib
mine.
Fortuna. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It was so fun making that list.
all right.
Dark Faith 66 says, "Smets was the highlight of the show. No jokes."
100%.
Absolutely.
Dragon Reborn says, "It's crazy how much drunk driving is in Cobra Kai."
Yeah, there's a handful.
Yeah, not
A lot of drunk
exactly.
driving.
First scene.
All right,
if
and
I'm not
then D-Train says, "I would like to take the chance to plug in PJ's channel, the PJ Campbell Network. Make sure to check his videos out and subscribe. They give out great movie commentaries. Tonight's movie they're doing is the extended cut of Doctor Sleep. So if you haven't seen the movie, and I know many of you haven't, make sure you watch it tonight with PJ and his guys. It's one of the best sequels of all time. It's that good. Don't miss it."
There you go.
I love Dr. Sleep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good
it's
stuff.
great.
All right, let's do these impressions. We're running out of time.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right. First one is Trump dialing a sex line, but accidentally dials drunk Brett.
So
Do you have a dial? Do you have a ring?
yeah, I'll do a little.
This week
Sound
has been
effects.
so tough. This has been the toughest week of my life. I need a little loving.
Hello?
Hello, yes, this is the president, Donald Trump, and I'm looking to have some dirty talk with whatever Estonian call girl you have there at your place, please. Thank you.
I think you got the wrong number, there, Mr. Trump. What were you trying to call again?
A sex line, if you're the only one available, that'll do. Talk to me about the juggling of my balls and how much you caress my nipples, please. Thank you.
Well, listen here. This is highly inappropriate, but I'm really bored
slower,
right now,
slower.
I suppose I will indulge you.
Thank you.
You are
Thank you.
a really great president.
Oh, yeah, keep it coming. Keep it coming.
And you did
Oh.
so many great
Uh,
things.
It's going on for so long.
And here's one for you. You're the best at getting impeached.
I feel like a hawk. I feel like a hawk right now. Thank you so much. All right. All right, next one. Let's go. Next one.
Ruka, that's gonna live in my head forever.
By the way, Steph, I do have your story queued up.
And that's a $2,000 story.
No, I'm not gonna play it here. I'm just gonna. This is for me. I just have to watch this.
Okay.
All right, it's worth your time.
What's the next?
Next
question?
one. Next one is Anaconda Brett and Roland telling Schmoville to stop simping.
Simping Steph, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
What's simping again? Hitting on her and shit?
Yeah, basically.
Basically.
All right.
it's basically Drake in
All right. Drake.
Yeah.
chat form.
I just saw that Atlanta episode with Drake. That shit was fucking fun.
Oh, so good. Champagne Champagne Dreams or something.
Yeah. That was so funny.
Y'all taking pictures with a stand-in of Drake? What the fuck?
Get your Instagram up, girl.
10,000 views guaranteed. 10,000 followers.
Hey.
Oh, Anaconda Brett. All these guys trying to hit on her. It's great. It's trying to hit on Steph Sabraw. It's kind of insulting. She's a lady. She's a lady.
You think she wants to see your unsolicited pictures of your snakes?
Your small
She
snakes.
does not want to see this, man.
Your garden snakes? She don't want to see your garden snakes. Talk about her brain. Her brain is so big and soft and supple. You can talk about that. She got so much intelligence in there. You can go on for days.
Hey, newsflash for everyone. This sort of hitting on somebody in DMs has never worked, okay? Like, you're not gonna be the first one that this is going to work for. You need to stop simping.
Stop simping. Okay, that's it. Next. All right.
All right. Next one. This is kind of a quick one. Trump pardoning Elmo.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Real quick. Elmo, thank you for coming in. Your check cleared this morning. So I hereby pardon you for all the terrible things you did during this administration. Although I didn't think they were terrible. They were great. But you know, the Democrats, the blue wave, they had issues with things you were doing. You know, didn't want to wear a mask. You were promoting conspiracy, quote unquote, conspiracy theories about the election. We know who won the election.
Thank you very much. Does that mean I get to keep this letter off of Nancy Pelosi's desk?
You can keep with it. You can take whatever you want off Nancy Pelosi's desk, Elmo.
Perfect, and I stole the statue too. Thank you, Mr. Trump.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, boy. Okay, next one.
Back to back.
Chick-fil-A Brett trying to kick out Roland. Lawyer Watto defends.
Damn it.
Back to back.
Well, I guess this one would work as Chick-fil-A.
Is there any for Goddard, for fuck's sake? Goddard
No,
doesn't break it.
I'm out today, baby.
Get Russian Ben in here, for fuck's sake.
Goddard and I are having a nice chill day in the audience.
Wait, what do I do?
Mr.
Getting kicked out of a Chick-fil-A.
We're doing Chick-fil-A, not
Me and
CPK.
Steph are just going to start yelling more and more specific instructions.
Who's defending?
Who's kicking us out? Who's kicking
Your
me out?
father's coming in.
Chick-fil-A Brett is kicking you out.
I'm kicking you out of Chick-fil-A.
All right.
I'm defending.
Watto's defending you.
I'm defending.
Okay.
Um,
You can't kick me out of this Chick-fil-A. I was just talking to your waitress and tell her how beautiful she is and how she talks. And
Whoa! We don't need to comment about the little waitress. This is my client. He did nothing wrong, you know. He was just minding his own business. In fact,
Tell him, Watto.
I saw the sign outside that said, "We want outlaws. Welcome, Weston. Welcome." What's the issue, Elmo?
I'm just gonna. Could you guys? It was just because you guys were wearing a mask weren't wearing masks. That's why I need you to leave. And
Oh, no.
yeah.
Are you one of those? You believe in the masks and everything?
Yeah. I just it's on the sign too. No mask, no
Can you feel
homosexuals.
my breath?
There's two signs out there. Sorry.
How do I even put a mask on my face? You know, there's nothing made to accompany it, and much less my outlaw here.
Yeah. I'm breathing on you. Do you feel my droplets on your face?
Do you feel them?
Could we just get the cops in here?
All right, let's go.
Okay, last one. Rated R Toy Story with Outlaws Woody.
God damn it. I am terrible at these. All right. Brett's the performer.
Y'all are killing it.
Solo one?
Bullshit.
Oh, wow.
What, solo? Outlaw? I don't know what to talk about. All right, hold on. You know, Bo Peep, you talk all this mess about Buzz. I see you looking at him. I see what you think. You're thinking he's great. You're thinking he's good looking. You want to trade up. You want to trade up from the outlaw Woody. Well, I'm not going to let you trade up, woman. I'm the man for you. That guy is from not even from another country. He's from another galaxy. God knows how his parts work. You don't want to have a part in that. And Slinky, enough already. I know you're getting little feelings for Buzz as well. Slinky, you're my dog. You're my dog, Slinky. You're my horse in this race, for God's sakes. Keep it chill. You ain't never had an outlaw like me, son. All right, that's it. That's enough. Let's move on.
All right, and that was all.
Good. Thank God. All right, lads.
Great work,
Take us out of here
guys.
with better stuff.
All right, should I just do it with my guitar? Or
Yeah.
would it be easier?
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, yes.
This was one of my first songs that I learned. Alright, let's do it. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me, and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one, and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish that one of them will find me. Till then I walk alone. I'm walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind, on the borderline of the edge and where I walk alone. Read between the lines what's fucked up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs to know I'm still alive, and I walk alone. Anybody got any lighters out there? Alone, and I walk alone. Let me see them lighters or the phones up in the air. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there will find me. Till then I walk alone.
No, do the instrumental.
Nice job,
2-minute
man.
instrumental break.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All right, awesome stuff. Thank you all so much for making that happen with your donations. And thank you all so much for being a part of SCN Live today. Your small super chats and Streamlabs, all of us sending us in today. Thank you so much. Much love to all of you. Much love to this incredible crew here. Ben Goddard, Brett Sheridan, Alex Marzoña, Steph Sabraw, Ryan Nilsen, and thank you to Christian Harlow for letting me sit in and host today. I had a lot of fun. This was great. Remember to like and subscribe this to the channel here at SCN Network. Remember to share this video as well and watch all the content we have here on the SCN Network. Don't forget the awards. That is up now for you to watch as well. If you missed the Showdown Awards on Friday, take a look and watch that. And then it's Monday, but also it's MLK Day. So have yourself a good day and maybe a reflective day, and listen to some of the words and maybe put that in motion in your own life, and also take a little baby step towards what you want to get in your own world and in your life today as we're starting this new week in our world. We are here for you. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. PT tomorrow morning to entertain you and keep you smiling. But until then, take care of yourselves for the rest of the day. Wear your mask, practice social distancing. Peace. Take care.